from Nebraska, Oakland, like UC Santa Barbara, Cal Poly, like you've seen good shooting teams, that's what they do. So the more often you see it, the more you recognize it, you have a better feel on how to take away different shots and different looks. So, it's just trial and error method. You're going to get better by just keep going on with the process.
We've seen guys step up in different spots of this season. Marcus Green has struggled the last few games. Tom Beattie has really kind of stepped back into a role where he's giving you minutes, he's giving you some points, he's given a little bit of everything. Is it nice to see how if someone struggles, you got someone else who's picking up that individual and the rest of the team?
No doubt. I think, that's how college basketball works. I mean, even at any level, guys are going to go through ebbs and flows, and people are going to be playing better than another. But we're all trying to – I think the goal is that everyone be playing their best basketball at the same time, which I don't think we've seen much of yet. We've seen glimpses of it on the defensive end, offensive end, where we got to get everyone going at the same time. But I think it's the beauty of our team. I think we have a deep team, and it's nice that, one, we hope everyone shows up, but we know that we got a good enough numbers that if someone doesn't, someone can replace those shoes.
Yeah. Lastly, going up against UC Riverside, Barrington Hardress obviously is a name that comes up off of his preseason honors and what he did last year. How do you limit him and keep him away from the rim?
He's a team cover. It's not going to be one guy our guards might get the credit at the end of the night, but it's a team cover. He does so many things for their team. He's shooting the ball better than last year. He's an aggressive scorer to the rack. He's a facilitator. So he's a complete player. He's a good player. So you got to attack it as that. You guys got to be a complete team cover.
Coach, thank you.
All good. Go Bows.
Who joined me earlier today in preparation for Hawaii and UC Riverside. Let's go through the Big West Conference scoreboard. One game in progress going on right now. Hawaii's opponent on Saturday is Cal State Fullerton. The Titans are trailing at UC Davis. Score 23-17, 3:43 to play in the first half. Everything coming up after the top of the hour. You've got Cal Poly at UC San Diego. The Tritons, one of two remaining unbeaten teams in conference play at 3-0. Cal State Bakersfield is at UC Santa Barbara. That will tip just after 5 o'clock. Cal State Bakersfield's at 2-2, 8-8 overall. And UC Irvine at CSUN, probably the game of the night in the Big West. UC Irvine at 3-0 on the road. CSUN has looked good in conference play, and really overall for that matter. The Matadors are 11-4, 3-1 in the Big West Conference. It was noted yesterday, the Big West did put out that no games were in jeopardy of being postponed because of the fires going on in Los Angeles County. We're in Riverside. We're in Riverside County. We're inland about an hour from Los Angeles International Airport. No smoke or air issues or anything like that, so things have been okay here. The team will drive down to Orange County, which is where Fullerton is tonight after the game. That is below more coastal, or a little closer to coastal, not necessarily coastal, but it is a little below Los Angeles County. There are red flag warnings up for high winds. Right now, as far as I'm told, for Saturday, nothing is postponed. Everything is on, but they are, as the conference, paying attention to CSUN and Long Beach State. At Long Beach State, there is the worry about potential air quality getting in the way of that contest. So that is one game to watch. But Hawaii's game at Cal State Fullerton should not be an issue on Saturday. And remember, that's an early tip time, 1 o'clock here in California, 11 a.m. Hawaii time. We'll have it for you here on ESPN Honolulu. When we come back, we'll get you right back here for keys and injuries. That's still to come. And, of course, the other thing, there's a change in Hawaii's starting lineup. That when we return, you're listening to Rainbow Warrior Countdown on ESPN Honolulu, presented by Hawaii Pacific Health.
City Mill has amazing deals on everything you need to refresh your home for the new year. Save 25% on select durable Clearview storage containers. Or keep your living space clutter-free with 15% off select wood finished furniture cabinets. Plus, make your home sparkle with special offers on a variety of cleaning products from top brands, including Swiffer and Libman floor mops. Visit any of our 8 convenient locations on Oahu or shop online at citymill.com. Need something? Try check City Mill.
Be in the know about concussions with HCAM, the Hawaii Concussion Awareness Management Program. If your student athlete suffers a concussion, report it right away to avoid long-term health effects. Remove them from activity and call your doctor for more information. Take concussions seriously. Their health is more important than a game. Visit the HCAMP website for more at hawaiiconcussion.com. That's hawaiiconcussion.com.
Hi, this is Tim Palms, General Manager of BMW of Honolulu. We're excited to be courtside with the University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors this season. Like the Bows, BMW delivers unmatched performance and precision. Experience the ultimate drive at BMW of Honolulu. Now's your chance to get a slam dunk offer on any new in-stock 2024 or 2025 BMW. BMW of Honolulu is a proud sponsor of Rainbow Warrior basketball on ESPN Honolulu. Visit us today at bmwhawaii.com. Go Bows.
Gather around, ladies, and join us Sunday, January 26th at Kapiolani Park for the Hawaii Pacific Health Women's 10K and 5K Fun Run. Embrace a healthier lifestyle and enjoy a fun-filled day. Women of all ages and fitness levels are welcome to participate by running, walking, or jogging the course. And if you can't be there in person, virtual race options are available. Register today at hbhwomens10k.org.
Lex Brody's Tire Company would like to say thank you very much for supporting UH. Wear your favorite UH gear into Lex Brody's and get an extra 5% off tires, brakes, and most other services on top of LexBrodys.com Super Saver coupons. You're the best fans, and Lex Brody's voted #1 in North America is the best choice for brake repairs and to purchase tires. Please visit LexBrodys.com for additional details and to set an online appointment.
Thank you very much. Tire Company.
You tackle an endless to-do list every day. It may seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's long-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit LexBrodys.com for the best tire value on Oahu. Thank you very much.
You won't get it anywhere else. Lex Brody's Tire Company.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Back here in Riverside, Hawaii and the Highlanders coming up at the top of the hour. Let's get to our injury report. Our injury report is brought to you by Hawaii Pacific Health, creating a healthier Hawaii. Nothing on the Rainbow Warrior front for UC Riverside. They've been without Luke Turner, who started his collegiate career at Wofford. He's been at UC Riverside the last few games. Turner has missed the last eight games because of a foot injury. The keys to tonight's game and what will make Hawaii go, brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. Get up and go. You heard a little bit from Rob Jones a short time ago about that. It's a team cover against Barrington Hargress. What does that mean? Stopping driving lanes to the rim, make him get the ball out of his hands, and you feel like you have a better opportunity to win when the ball is not in his mitts. Hargress is the guy that makes this team go on all levels. So stopping him is important. And for Hawaii, can you involve Tanner Christensen early on? That's how they kind of set the tone against Cal Poly, and they'll need to do the same thing here tonight. One change in the starting lineup for Hawaii. Tom Beattie will be in the starting lineup. Marcus Green is going to come off the bench. I asked the coaching staff earlier, not injury related at all. Beattie's played a little bit better here recently. We talked about the numbers a short time ago. In the last 6 games coming off the bench, he's averaged just under 7 points per game. He scored 15 in the last game against Cal Poly. So Beattie has played better recently. Green has struggled. His shooting has been off, but they hope that Green can give good energy off of the bench. They will need that tonight. In fact, it will be kind of an all-hands-on-deck effort for Hawaii tonight if the Bows hope to get to 500 in the Big West Conference. Kind of a small crowd here at the Student Recreation Center. They've brought the pep band out here. We've got quite a few Hawaii fans that have made it. I shouldn't say quite a few Hawaii fans, some families. I've heard Tom Beatty's family is supposed to be here in attendance tonight. So some families here in the building to check out Hawaii while they are on this road trip. Lineups and tip when we come back here to Riverside. It's the Bows and the Highlanders. You're listening to Rainbow Warrior Countdown on ESPN Honolulu, presented by Hawaii.
Gather around,
Miguel.
ladies, and join us Sunday, January 26th at Kapiolani Park for the Hawaii Pacific Health Women's 10K and 5K Fun Run. Embrace a healthier lifestyle and enjoy a fun-filled day. Women of all ages and fitness levels are welcome to participate by running, walking, or jogging the course. And if you can't be there in person, virtual race options are available. Register today at hphwomen's10k.org.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time and skip the regular line at the airport and pay for speedy security. Imagine not having to quickly unpack and pack at the place you already came back to. And wearing your shoes the whole time you're there? You can't put a price on that kind of luxury. Well, actually you can, and you paid for it. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time for speedy security. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
No two people learn the exact same way. So how did Babbel become the award-winning language learning app? We thought of you, all of you. Take Sierra. As a visual learner, she uses Babbel's wordplay videos.
Today I'll share a quick lesson on shopping in French.
Merci beaucoup. Keith is a be in the room with real people kind of learner. So he loves the live online classes with our language experts.
Okay, class. Vos está pronto.
Estamos prontos.
However you learn, Babbel makes it easy. Try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Hardware Hawaii. Customer first in Kailua.
Hi, this is Eddie. I'm the lead lumber for Hardware Hawaii, Kailua. I like helping customers find what they need. It's not like another stranger just shopping here. My customers are like my friends, and then I just help them out, and I feel good, and it just makes my day. We're out here in the lumberyard ready to serve you.
Hardware Hawaii. Customer first in Kailua.
For nearly 125 years, Young Brothers has been connecting Hawaii residents and businesses with safe, frequent, affordable, and reliable inter-island shipping services. We connect local farmers with grocery stores and restaurants across the state. We move building and construction materials between islands so contractors can build homes for our kamaaina. From Nawiliwili to Hilo, we're not just moving cargo, we are connecting our island communities. Young Brothers.
Waiakea Water is proud to be an official partner of University of Hawaii Athletics. Our water originates atop the Mauna Loa volcano as rain and snow melt, filtering through thousands of feet of porous volcanic rock and re-emerging at the surface as refreshingly crisp water. Waiakea water is naturally alkaline and rich with essential minerals and electrolytes, keeping athletes performing at their peak. Learn more at waiakea.com or find us at a KTA or Foodland near you.
Now, University of Hawaii men's basketball on ESPN Honolulu, driven by BMW of Honolulu, and brought to you by
Hawaii Pacific Health, Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union, IBEW Local 1186, Lex Brody's Tire Company, Waiakea Water, Young's Fish Market, Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union, Napa Auto Parts, HGEA, Hardware Hawaii, HCAMP, the Hawaii Concussion Awareness Management Program, Dr. J. Maramoto and Orthopedic Associates, Dial Electric Supply, the Ala Moana Hotel by Mantra, Kahala, and Young Brothers.
It is Big West basketball from Riverside, California. The Highlanders of UC Riverside, 3-1 in the conference, 10-6 overall. The Hawaii Rainbow Warriors are 9-5, 1-2 in the Big West. I'm Josh Pacheco. Let's build out each team's starting lineup, brought to you by Hardware Hawaii, customer first. The Bows wearing black uniforms, white numbers and letters, the names on the back, the Hawaiian chain above that, the Tapa trim on the bottom of the Adidas shorts. We mentioned a change in the starting lineup. Tom Beatty will start for Marcus Green tonight. Beatty, a sophomore guard at 6'5", 195 pounds from Auckland, New Zealand. Joined by point guard Cody Williams, 6', 190-pound junior guard from Minnetonka, Minnesota. And Ryan Rapp, a 6'5", 185-pound senior from Melbourne, Australia. Gytis Namiksha at 1'4", a 6'8", 220-pound senior from Lithuania. And the Spokane Valley, Washington native Tanner Christensen in the middle, 6'10", 265-pound grad student, averaging 10 and 7 a night. Aran Ganat is the head coach of the Rainbow Warriors, 165 and 107 in his 10th season at the helm of this program. UC Riverside coming off of a loss last Saturday at UC Irvine. Mike Magpayo's lineup looks like this. Caleb Smith, let's start at the front court. Caleb Smith is in the lineup. Smith, a 6'9" redshirt sophomore from Rancho Cucamonga, California, averaging just over 11 points per game. He's joined by Nate Pickens, a 6'3" junior from El Mirage, California. And in the middle, this is a change from their last game. Jack Whitbourne, a freshman center from Melbourne, Australia, gets the start. Whitbourne at 6 feet, 10 inches tall. The backcourt, that includes Barrington Hargris, the redshirt sophomore guard. Hargris comes from Inglewood, California, 6 feet tall, averaging 19 points and 4 assists. And Ni Olabade, a 6'5" senior from Orinda, California. Mike Magpayo, the 2023 Big West Coach of the Year, has done a fantastic job at UC Riverside. He's 78 and 56 going into his fifth season at the helm. The 3-1 start, their best since 2 years ago when the Highlanders started 7-1 in the Big West Conference. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID. You're listening to Hawaii Basketball on ESPN Honolulu, driven by BMW of Honolulu.
ESPN Honolulu is Hawaii's sports leader. KKEA Honolulu, 1420 AM and 92.7 FM. Part of the IO family of companies.
Hawaii on the floor, waiting for UC Riverside, who is in white. UC in yellow, Riverside in blue on the front chest of the jerseys. Numbers and letters everywhere else in blue. Blue and yellow at the waist and down the sides and around the shoulders of the Highlander uniforms. Our officials as assigned by the conference tonight. The Big West has brought to Riverside Eric Curry, Roland Simmons, and AJ Desai. Christensen will be in the center circle. He'll tip it up with Whitbourne. A little surprised to see Jack Whitbourne, the freshman from Australia, in the starting lineup for Joel Armatrading, as the opening tip is won by UC Riverside. The opening tip brought to you by HGEA, the Hawaii Government Employees Association. Hawaii starts in man defense as Barrington Hargis dribbles between the rings. Bounce pass angle right goes to Whitbourne. Hands off to Pickens coming to the ball. He'll drive right of the lane, leans in on his defender, goes up, pushes a 2 off the window and misses, but he draws an early foul. Looked like Tom Beatty was in there, and it is Beatty who picks up his first foul, and that is the last thing that Hawaii wants to see. Beatty earning his way back into the starting lineup and getting into foul trouble as Nate Pickens, who averaged just under 6 points per game last season, misses the first free throw. So we're still scoreless 16 seconds in. Pickens, a 73.9% free throw shooter. One more for Pickens. Free throw away. It's good. UC Riverside 1, Hawaii 0, 19:44 to play in the first half. Full court pressure being put on by UC Riverside. Rapp throws the inbound at the three-point line. It finds Namiksha. We'll give it to Cody Williams, and Hawaii will be able to get into a half-court offense. Finds Namiksha, dribbling to the near side, underhands it to Beatty. Back between the circles, Williams. And now just above the high elbow left for Christensen. Back to Williams, drives right lane and kicks Rapp. In the air, touch pass left for Beatty. His corner three is good, and Hawaii takes a 3-1 lead. 19:23 to play in the first half, and quickly ahead is Hargris. Slides a pass between the circles, Olabade. Off the screen to the near side, bounce pass to the low post, gets to Caleb Smith. Backs down to Namiksha, draws a double, back out to Pickens, skip pass right. Hargris will take a three at the wing. Clanks off the back iron. Rebound inside goes to Christensen, and he'll let Cody Williams bring it up the floor, attacking the goal to our right. Williams above the right wing, hesitates with the dribble, turns off the Christensen screen, stops left the lane and kicks right. Beatty thought about taking the three. Instead, before his drive, he shuffled his feet as he was trying to go baseline. and turns it over as he's called for steps. That last three, by the way, from Beatty, brought to you by Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union for life. Hawaii 3, UC Riverside 1, 18:48 to play in the first 20. Whitbourne back to the basket, hands off to Olabade coming to the ball. Now uses him as a screener, leans left of the lane, twists on Rapp in the paint, floating right hand, 2 misses. Namiksha comes in, gets the board, and the outlet near side to Cody Williams. To Namiksha, top of the arc. Thought about passing it left, just let it slip through his hands, grabbed it back and gave it to Tom Beatty. Left corner, Rapp puts it into the post to Christensen with the freshman on his back. Back out to Rapp at the angle, shot faking again into Christensen. Turns his body back to the basket, skips to Williams. He'll drive baseline with 8 to shoot. Slings it underneath, trying to look for, I think, Namiksha inside. Ball came free, and it's turned over. Running ahead is UC Riverside. Hargress right angle 3 misses. We'll get a loose ball foul inside. It's going to be a hold that goes against Hawaii, as it looked like Whitbourne was about to grab the rebound. Foul's going to go against Tanner Christensen. It's his first. That's the second team foul on Hawaii here in the first half. One of the referees just saying here, he's got one of those packs here on his waist. He said, I don't think it's working. And they're going to adjust the game clock. It said 18:02. They're going to put 3 more seconds back on the clock. It will read 18:05. Or as it currently reads right now, 180. But that is part of what these officials do with these packs. They can kind of adjust the time on the fly. They can stop and start the clock. But right now, they're having a hard time getting it to 18:05. The official here on the near side said, yeah, my pack's not working. So the official on the other side of the floor said, hey, you got to put 3 seconds on the clock. And they have not been able to do that just yet. They got the clock back to 18:02. But they're trying to get the 3 extra seconds back on. And that has proved a little bit of a challenge here. And so one of the referees is now going over to the scorer's table just to make sure everything's okay. And they have gotten the 3 extra seconds on the clock. So it does read 18:05. Hawaii basketball brought to you by H-Camp, the Hawaii Concussion Awareness Management Program. Visit hawaiiconcussion.com. Entry into the baseline right, Caleb Smith has Namiksha on him defensively, leans into the paint, right hand floating 2, goes around the rim and out. Rebound tapped loose. Namiksha's going to come up with it near the left low block, and we'll get it out to Cody Williams. Hawaii leads UC Riverside 3-1, 17:45 left in the opening half. Williams dribbles to the wing, throws it up top. Namiksha, lane line drive right, floating 2 off the glass, too strong. Rebound taken in the paint by Nate Pickens, and he'll bring it up the floor himself. Guarded by Rapp near side. Bell steps back with the dribble, goes left of the lane, drives, leans in on Rapp. It's called for an offensive foul. Pickens was trying to do a little too much off the dribble. Rapp stayed in front of him and drew the offensive whistle. First on Pickens, he'll come out of the game. Isaiah Moses enters for the first time. Moses, a redshirt junior from Anchorage, Alaska, who averages 10.4 points per game. Hawaii 3, UC Riverside 1, 17-22 here in the first stanza. Christensen, left of the elbow, looks inside. Williams cutting in the basket, misses the lay-in, but will head to the free throw line as the foul on Moses, who just came into the game. Williams from the top found Christensen left of the elbow. His spacing allowed Williams to kind of cut from behind, flash his way into the middle of the paint where Christensen found him. Williams got hit on his way up, but will shoot 2 free throws, and his first one is good. Hawaii 4, UC Riverside 1. This trip to the free throw line for Hawaii brought to you by the Ala Moana Hotel by Mantra. This is your hotel. Second free throw for Williams, good. Hawaii scored 5 straight. The Bows are up 5-1 on the Highlanders, 17-15 here in the first 20. Hargis will jog the ball across midcourt. Cody Williams staying with them, just above the left wing. Moses off the screen, keeps the dribble, goes toward the baseline, and Smith. He'll take a long 2 off the right iron. Rebound tapped around. It's grabbed by Whitbourne, who got away with a grab on Christensen's back. Now to Hargis, angle left. Bounce pass into the post, and Smith fakes a pass out. Smith backs down, draws help, turns around. Right-handed muscle 2 right over to Namiksha, goes in. That stops the drought. Hawaii leads UC Riverside 5-3, 16:43 left in the half. Christensen straddling the three-point line up top, underhands it to the right wing, Williams. One hands it back out, straight away to Miksha, looks in the middle of the paint. There's Christensen, turning, leaning. His two no good, or it was good, but he traveled before the shot. So Christensen turns it over. You could see him kind of shuffle his feet as he was trying to gain position right in the middle of the paint. Beatty comes out, Marcus Green will enter the game. Jerome Palm also comes in, replacing Tanner Christensen. So Green coming off the bench has just had a really rough last few games. And Palm, who has seen very few minutes, getting some early action. 5-3, Hawaii 16-24 in the half. Hand off top of the arc, Moses. Dribble weave to Hargress. Williams stays right with him, nearly poked it away. Hargress gets inside the arc, left, crossover dribble on Williams. Gets in the paint, fading right side. Two, somehow got that to go. He got bumped. His body was falling to the side. Still drains it right of the lane. We're tied at 5. 16:05 left in the half. Williams uses a palm screen top of the arc. Stops his dribble inside the arc and the left corner Rapp. Rapp looks into the post, gets it to Palm. Now starts his dribble. Palm turns, right hand hook in the paint. That's good. Jerome Palm has played a combined 2 minutes in the last two games. There is 2 points. Hawaii 7, UC Riverside 5, 15:43 in the half. Hargress dribbling above the wing left, goes to the short corner, and Smith leaning on to Miksha at the low block. Keeps his dribble, now in the paint, right-hand hook, spins off, rebound goes to Palm, gives it up to Green, and now Williams jogging up the floor at the near sideline. To the Miksha straightaway around the perimeter left to Rapp, back up top to Cody Williams. 15-20, shot clock to 18. Williams snakes near the paint to the right wing and Green, hesitates, back to Williams. A three left of center is good. Williams knocks it down. It's the second three of the half for Hawaii, and the Bows lead 10-5. 15:07 left in half number one. Hargress dribbles left, gets a screen from Whitborn, uses it, goes back up top to Smith around the perimeter right, Isaiah Moses, and again to Smith right corner. Skips it up top to Hargress, uses Smith as a screen, gets some space, dribbles to the right wing, fires a three and misses. Rebound tap loose, Ryan Rapp has it, he's on the run. Finds Green, one-on-one to the rim. Green clears his defender away and lays it in. Hawaii with a 12-5 lead, 14:40 left in the first half. The Bows are on a 7-0 run. Hargress angle left up top to Smith. Mamiksha out on him in the perimeter. To the right wing, Isaiah Moses. Back to Hargress between the rings. Now angle left, here's Whitborn. Hands off left, Moses. Stops his dribble at the wing. Fires a long three and misses. Green covered him. Williams with the rebound. And Cody brings it back right. Finds Palm running the floor. His lane is good. Great find by Cody Williams. Palm beat his man down the floor, got the lane and scores. And a timeout taken by UC Riverside. 14:15 to go in the first half. Hawaii 14 and the Highlanders 5. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Bring over your funds to Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union from another financial institution and secure it with a great rate for 5 months. Earn an amazing 4.25% annual percentage rate. Get in while the rates are still in the fours. Don't miss this opportunity. Rates are rapidly changing. Get your 4.25 annual percentage rate for a 5-month certificate today. Check out Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union at hificu.com today.
Membership open to Oahu and Maui residents. Federally insured by NCUA. Rate subject to change without notice. $2,000 minimum to open. Money used to fund certificate must come from an external source. Penalty for early withdrawal. Fees could reduce earnings. Other rates available.
Waiakea Water is proud to be an official partner of University of Hawaii Athletics. Our water originates atop the Mauna Loa volcano as rain and snow melt, filtering through thousands of feet of porous volcanic rock and re-emerging at the surface as refreshingly crisp water. Waiakea water is naturally alkaline and rich with essential minerals and electrolytes, keeping athletes performing at their peak. Learn more at waiakea.com or find us at a KTA or Foodland near you.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu, driven by BMW of Honolulu.
A great start for Hawaii on the road. A 9-0 run has put the Rainbow Warriors ahead of UC Riverside 14-5 with 14:15 left in the half. UCR shooting just 20%, 2 of 10 to start this game, 0 for 5 from outside the arc, and a little surprising watching UC Riverside settle for as many threes as they have. The Highlanders shoot 32.2% from beyond the three-point line, but the 0 for 5 early on is very striking. Hargress with 2, Smith with 2 for UC Riverside. Cody Williams leading the Rainbow Warriors with 5 points, and Jerome Palm right out of the gate has played 2 minutes and 17 seconds, pretty much matching what he did in all of the last 2 games combined. And Palm has scored 4 points on 2 of 2. Both of those makes inside the paint. The arena folks here were just working with the official who had clock pack issues. He appears, is he good to go? Pack works, looks like it does. Gave us a little wave as he was walking by. So it seems like he's all set. Hawaii's 5 on the floor. Williams, Marcus Green, Gatus Namiksha, Ryan Rapp, and Jerome Palm. As UC Riverside brings it up the floor right to left off the timeout. Parker Strauss enters the game for the first time for the Highlanders, a redshirt freshman guard from Costa Mesa, California. Hargress goes away from him as he was thinking about setting a screen. Hargress up top for Strauss, moves it around right side. Isaiah Moses gets back to the middle of the floor, penetrates, spins in the lane, kicks out up top. Strauss hesitates, leans to the mid block, and now to the near wing and Pickens. 9 to shoot. Here's Moses between the circles, dribbles away from his screen, lane line drive left, jump stop, off balance 2, right of the lane. That is good off the glass. That breaks the 9-0 run, and Hawaii lead 14-7. 13:41 left here in the first half. Cody Williams dribbling between the rings, pass right wing for Ryan Rapp. Gave up his dribble after one bounce toward the corner, throws it out to Namiksha, back between the rings, Green, and now far wing Cody Williams. Palm battling the post, they can't get it there against Rikus Schulte, around to Ryan Rapp, angle right 3, that is good. Third 3 of the half for Hawaii, it's a 17-7 lead. 13:15 to go in half number 1. Hargress off the screen left, leads in on Cody Williams, goes up and around, misses the 2. Loose ball knocked out of bounds, last touch by Schulte. It will be Hawaii ball at the baseline. Namiksha will leave. Akira Jacobs enters the game for Hawaii. That sub brought to you by Dial Electric Supply. They see the light. And Gavin Davis enters for Barrington Hargress. Davis, a redshirt junior guard from Carson, California, at 6'6". Full court man pressure put on by UC Riverside. Inbound from Ryan Rapp goes into Cody Williams. He's doubled, passes through it, finds Jerome Palm, and he'll try to wait for a guard to get it to him, but it was a bad pass. It was cut off and stolen by Isaiah Moses, and he lays it in. Double is again there on Williams. Tried to give it up. Did he get it knocked out? No. It's going to be UC Riverside ball. Williams doubled twice. That time another turnover. Hawaii thought it was deflected. The official says, no, I didn't see a deflection. So UC Riverside forces 2 consecutive turnovers on turnovers on the break, on the press, I beg your pardon, as the inbound goes into Schulte, angle right. Hands off for Moses. His 3 at the angle is good. And all of a sudden, UC Riverside's on a 7-0 run. It is 17-12 Hawaii. 12:48 left in the half. Jacobs gets the inbound into Marcus Green. There's the double, gives it back to Jacobs. Reverses near side Green. Green gets around a defender, stumbles, spins, has to get it across midcourt, lost the ball. Take it away, ball tapped in the air. It's loose at the baseline, saved by UC Riverside, and finds its way to Moses near sideline. Another turnover off of the press. Moses will settle it down. One-on-one with Ryan Rapp. 12:20 to go in the half. Off the screen right, Moses hesitates, pulls up 16-footer right wing, misses. Rebound right through the hands of Rapp, and that's because he got hit from Schulte by behind, or hit by Schulte from behind. Rikus Schulte's first foul. It'll be Hawaii basketball at the baseline. See Tom Beatty enter in for Ryan Rapp. Here's the thing about inbounding off the dead ball. Can't run the baseline, and Hawaii's had problems against this man press. Beatty, bounce pass into Williams, knocked free, but Williams is able to get it, but he's right into a double team. Finds Beatty opposite side of the floor. They break the press, finding Jerome Palm right side, and he'll give it up to Marcus Green and set up the offense. Green, short corner right, overhead pass up top, Williams around to Beatty, fakes a 3 at the angle, drives in the lane, running right hand, 2 is good. A good start for Tom Beatty, who started this game for Hawaii. Bows lead 19-12, 11:50 to play in the first half. Beatty tied for a team high with 5 points. Moses trying to drive on Williams right, draws the whistle. It's Williams' first, and it will lead us to a timeout with 11:44 left in the half. It's Hawaii 19 and UC Riverside 12. You're listening to Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
When you got the hungries, go to Young's Fish Market in Honolulu. Young's Fish Market is your headquarters for an extensive menu full of local favorites. Get the Lau Lau plate, Kalua pig, or the beef stew. How about tripe stew, pipi kaula, lomi salmon, and squid luau? Get 10% off for Military Monday, Senior Tuesdays 60 and over, or every day for EMS, law enforcement, and firefighters. Just show your ID. Visit youngsfishmarket.com, home of the famous Wow Lao Lao.
Aloha, Kanoa Leahy here, and I am thrilled to tell you about Kahala. Kahala Aloha shirts are stories of our island home. Stylish, comfortable, designed by local artists, Kahala has been part of our ohana since 1936. As a proud partner of Let's Talk Sports, we encourage you to wear the original Aloha shirt that generations have loved. Pick one up for yourself at one of Kahala's 6 stores island-wide, or you can visit them online at kahala.com.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu. Brought to you by Hawaiian Financial Federal Credit Union. For life.
Hawaii with a 7-point lead, 19-12 on UC Riverside, 11:44 to go in the first half. But the story within the last couple of minutes, the turnover number has just exploded on Hawaii's front. 6 turnovers here in the first 8 minutes and change, in large part due to UC Riverside putting up a full court man press. And that has led to a number of problems. A couple of turnovers has led to some baskets for UC Riverside, 7 points off of Hawaii turnovers. That has allowed UC Riverside to kind of hold in here without that full court press. UC Riverside might be much farther in a hole. 7-point deficit's been good, given the way Hawaii started offensively. Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu is driven by BMW of Honolulu, inviting you to take a test drive of the ultimate driving machine, where you will find exceptional offers. Leading scorer for Hawaii, Cody Williams, Tom Beattie, each with 5. The Bows are 7 of 8 from the floor. That's a good sign. But they've taken 7 less shots than UC Riverside, and that's partly because Hawaii's 6 turnovers. UC Riverside does have 4 offensive rebounds to Hawaii's 0. Aaron Hunkin-Clater comes in for Cody Williams during that timeout, as UCR will inbound far sideline. It'll be Moses to bring it in. Finds Rikus Schulte, high right side, and gives it back to Moses. Hargress still on the bench. Moses off the Schulte screen. Leans right of the lane. Floating runner off the glass. Too strong. Rebound last touched by UC Riverside. Jacobs looked like he had hit it. Official said it last touched a UC Riverside player. Mike Magpio did not agree with that decision. Hawaii inbound against the press, goes into Green. Double team is there. Green tries to get through it, throws it to Hunkin-Clater, middle of the floor, twisting his dribble around defenders, but a reach-in is going to be called from behind. And it's going to go against Nate Pickens. That's his second foul. That's going to be the one thing for UC Riverside. If you're going to employ the trap, it's been successful. But if you're not disciplined in it, the fouls can rack up real fast. Pickett's coming out averaging 9 a game. You don't want to see that happen a lot more. The inbound goes into Tom Beattie, gives it up to Aaron Hunkin-Clater, and he'll have the ability to get across the timeline, guarded by Isaiah Moses. We'll use Harry Ruliadeff, who slips the screen, top of the arc, round right wing to Marcus Green. Dribbles to the short corner, gave up the dribble, throws it up top for Hunkin-Clater. Shot clock is down to 12. He resets. Uses Ruliadeff as a screener this time. Hunkin-Clater looks underneath, low left. Jacobs, right hand two, partially blocked inside. Olabode got his hand on it, and the outlet comes near side to Moses. Moses, near side wing, Olabode for 3. That's good. Second 3 for UC Riverside, and it's 19-15. 10:48 to play here in the first half. And this time the Highlanders back off a little bit defensively off of the made shot. Hunkin-Clater draws help. Off the dribble, up top to Ruliadeff. Lane line drive right, spins, gives up the dribble. Top of the arc to Jacobs, near wing Green. He penetrates, jumps in the lane, reverse lay in 2, misses. Loose ball, grabbed by Olabode, and he is fouled by Green. Green's first. Seemed like Green may have tried to do a little too much, was trying to take 2 big steps, not necessarily a Euro step, but tried to go right to left on 2 steps. And it put him in an uncomfortable position underneath the rim where he really had no angle to spin it around. 19-15 Hawaii, 10:22 left in the half. Moses dribbles above the right wing. He tries to go baseline, cut off by Hunkin Clater. Comes back out with the dribble in the lane. Spins left for Gavin Davis. Underhands it back out to Moses. Moses driving right. Leans in around Rulidev. Misses the two. But Moses hits the deck. Foul called on Harry Rulidev. That's one on him. And free throws coming for UC Riverside. That's one thing that UC Riverside wants to do. They want to go to the free throw line. In their last game against UC Irvine, they got to the line. They went 11 of 15 from the free throw line. Their problem, they let UC Irvine go to the line 28 times, most by an opponent this year. First free throw for Moses is good. All Big West honorable mention selection a year ago. Averaged 12.2 points per game. Moses is second. That's good. Hawaii 19, UC Riverside 17. Back comes the full court press. 10:07 left in the half. Beatty looking to inbound. Bounces it in Hunkin Clater. Double comes. They give it back to Beatty. He sees room to dribble ahead. Finds Rulidev. They run the break. Rulidev across the lane. Pass knocked down and taken away by Moses. Rulidev was trying to go across the lane and threw the pass up in the air instead of a bounce pass. That led to the turnover. Right side wing, Moses goes off a screen from Schulte. Gives it back to Schulte, now out to Moses. Across the floor left, Davis. 15 to shoot, and he traveled. Was trying to shimmy to use the screener and get his man free, but instead shuffled his feet, and the official is standing right next to him to make the call. Tanner Christensen is back in for Harry Rulidev. Barrington Hargress re-enters for Isaiah Moses. So give credit where credit is due, as Demiksha's going to come into the game for Jacobs. Without Hargress, UC Riverside managed. But Hargress back in. Here comes the inbound by Beatty. It enters in for Green. Gives it to Hunkin Clater, and now the Highlanders retreat. 19-17, Hawaii 9:40 left in the half. Hunkin Clater going up top, goes over Christensen, screen, good help from Schulte. Skip past right wing, looking for Green, knocked loose on the floor. It was Olabade who had it, but his body was on the sideline. So it will stay with Hawaii. The official's going to say no change of possession. So the shot clock will stay at 15. Ryan Rapp, Cody Williams re-enter. Hunkin Clater's going to leave, as will Marcus Green. Turnover number, Hawaii's given it away 7 times. Bo's averaged 12 turnovers a game. Inbound to Demiksha, angle right. Gives it to Williams. Edging against the midcourt circle. Now far wing, Tom Beatty. He goes baseline on Strauss. Skips it up top for Rapp, but it's not free. Taken away by Olabade. 1-0 to the rim. A two-hand jam. 8th Hawaii turnover leads to a transition 2. We're tied at 19. A 7-0 UC Riverside run and a Hawaii timeout. The passing lanes have not been crisp. UC Riverside has hassled Hawaii here in the last few minutes. And Aran Ganat decides to call for time to stem what has been a drought. But more so than a drought, it has been a stretch of bad decision-making for Hawaii, keeping UC Riverside, well, not just keeping, putting them right back in this one. Scoreboard reads 19-18, by the way. We have 19-19 on the board. It should be 19-19 because you are supposed to give 2 points to the dunk, unless there's a call that was changed a little while ago. But the scoreboard is reading Hawaii 19, UC Riverside 18. Let's make a note of that. That's one that we didn't see coming. That timeout brought to you by HCAP, the Hawaii Concussion Awareness Management Program. Visit hawaiiconcussion.com. So the scoreboard says Hawaii 19, UC Riverside 18, 9:10 to go in the half. Inbound right side wing, Gitas Demiksha gives it to Beatty behind him and back out now for Cody Williams. Williams pass above the high post left. Christensen goes across to Ryan Rapp, 20 feet from the rim. Rapp takes a dribble left, will try to clear Cody Williams away and does. Rapp guarded by Olabade. Between the rings now to Beatty. Shot clock to 5. Right wing Williams on a skip pass for 3 off the back iron. Olabade high up for the rebound and gets the outlet to Hargress. Ahead near side. Hargress bounces it left for Smith. Back to the basket against Namicha. Smith leaning in, turns up with a right hand, underhand two around Namicha. It's no good, but Giedis will pick up his first foul, and back to the line goes UC Riverside. So scoreboard reads Hawaii 19, UC Riverside 18. And Caleb Smith making his 17th start this year at all 17 games. First free throw spins out. Keeps it 19-18. Here comes the second. Free throw away. Good. And we're tied at 19. 8:34. Here on a turning first half clock. As the bounce pass taken away, another steal off the press. Strauss got right in front of Beatty, knocked it away, and grabbed the loose ball. Hargress now between the rings. One-on-one with Cody Williams. Crosses over, goes right angle for Smith. His three is good. Caleb Smith's first three. UC Riverside leads 22-19. Its first lead of the game. Rapp trying to get the inbound in, does to Tom Beatty, and Beatty will race across midcourt. Dribbles down to the short corner left and throws it out to Namicha. Up top to Rapp and now Williams, and they'll reset. The press has changed this game. UC Riverside has employed it to near perfection here in the half. Shot clock to 14. Williams left wing to Tom Beatty. A lob in the paint for Christensen. Gets knocked out of his hands. Last touched by UC Riverside. It will be Hawaii basketball. 10 to shoot. 7:51 on the game clock when we come back. UC Riverside 22, Hawaii 19. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Aloha, this is Kanoa Leahy of Let's Talk Sports. You may have heard me mention a couple 100 times on the air that I've been receiving treatment for my knee joints from Dr. Charles Arakaki at MotoGen Medical. So I underwent multiple knee surgeries in my younger years and was looking for some relief, and I don't want to go under the knife again if I can prevent it. Dr. Arakaki's regenerative joint therapy treatment uses healing properties from your own body to create an injectable serum that generates healing and relief. It's a series of injections and shockwave treatments over the course of about 6 weeks in my case, and I just recently completed the 6 weeks and can genuinely say that I've been ramping up some of my workouts and physical activities, and my knees have been responding really well. Pain and swelling has not been an issue, and I'm excited about what further improvements I can realize. Not just knees either. Dr. Arakaki also treats hips, lower back, and shoulders. To find out if you're a good candidate for this treatment, call MotoGen Medical for a free evaluation, 808-562-5000, or book a free evaluation online at motogen.com. That's MODOGEN.com.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu. Driven by BMW of Honolulu.
UC Riverside with a 22-19 lead on Hawaii. 7:51 to go in the first half. At one point, Hawaii was out to a strong start, led by as much as 10. They went on a long scoring run within the first 8 minutes of this game, but it has all gone awry since. Hawaii has turned the ball over 9 times in the first 12 minutes plus, and it has been UC Riverside's full court man. Well, it looks like a man the way it looks initially, and then it turns into a trap. And when that trap comes, it causes problems early. But part of that problem is where you inbound the ball. A lot of times you're seeing the inbound very close to the baseline. And when that happens, the baseline can be used like a third defender. So if you're able to get the inbound in, if you can create the spacing, you want it farther away from the baseline to be able to give yourself a little more space to work out of it. If you don't have that opportunity, that can create massive problems. Cody Williams will inbound at the baseline to our right. A box formation for Hawaii with 10 to shoot, 7:51 on the game clock. As they give the ready for play. See the official telling Parker Strauss, who's guarding Tom Beatty, to get off of his shirt pretty much. Beatty kind of whacks his arm away. Williams inbound, floats into Tanner Christensen, gives it back to Williams coming to it. Williams in the lane left, floating two, no good. Tanner Christensen tip misses, and the rebound for Strauss. UC Riverside by 3, and Hargress with the dribble near side. Throws it between the rings, Strauss. Angle right, guarded by Beatty, and back near midcourt to Hargress. Cody Williams has been on Hargress all game long. Hargress uses the screen from Schulte. Stops right of the lane, 14-footer. Glances off the front iron and misses. Rebound to Beatty. He looks to push. 4-on-3 for Hawaii. Beatty up top, Namiksha. Quick trigger three off the short rim. Smith corrals the rebound. It's an underhanded outlet left to Hargress. Here's Smith, angle left, moves it out right to Hargress. Off the screen, good help from Namiksha. Hargress drives anyway, kicks it right side wing. Strauss will take a three, clanks off the heel of the iron. Williams the board, and he wants to push. Namiksha running right of the floor. Back to Williams, throws it out left for Rapp, who is fortunately able to come back to the ball. He was about to cut away from it. Gives it to Williams between the circles. Hawaii trying to reset here again. Christensen top of the yard. Dribbling left. Can't get the handoff to Rapp, but he'll give it back to him about 27 feet away. Uses a screen, 8 to shoot. Rapp, skip pass right side wing. Namiksha triple try. Too strong, offensive rebound. Christensen and a fresh 20. Beatty, Namiksha, angle left and around right to Cody Williams. Shot clock to 13. Christensen straddling the three-point line. Gives it back to Williams. Bounce pass in the lane. Christensen going up. It's blocked. Second chance stripped out of his hands. They're going to call a held ball. And it was Schulte who had his hands in there with Christensen to tie up possession. The arrow is going to keep it with Hawaii. They just reset the shot clock. I don't think you're supposed to. There you go. They brought the shot clock back down to 8. It was reset. It was actually at 7 when it stopped, but they've given it a second back. Rapp will come out. Jacobs coming in. And baseline inbound right for Williams. Bounces it into Beatty, low block. He lost it. Williams comes back and has it. Out to Jacobs. There's 4 to shoot. To Williams left with 2 off the dribble. Pulls up for 3. That hits the front rim and misses. Rebound to Caleb Smith. Hawaii has gone scoreless in about 6 minutes. Trailing 22-19. 6 minutes to go in the half. Hargress dribbling high right. Jogging dribble to the near side of the court. Movement away from the ball, trying to clear some space. Hargress still with the dribble. Finds Moses off an off-ball screen. Looks inside. Finds Whitbourne. Turns in. Whitbourne leaning. Goes up for 2. Misses. Had Palm's arms up and leaning. And draws the whistle on Jerome Palm. That's his first. And free throws coming for the freshman Jack Whitbourne. Got the start in place for Joel Armatrading. We weren't given any word if Armatrading was hurt or not. But we haven't seen him, and Armatrading is their leading rebounder, averaging 6.5 a game. Free throw off the back iron for the freshman Whitbourne at 6'10". See Marcus Green come into the game. Here comes the second. Free throw away. Off the back iron, misses. Rebound corralled by Palm. 5:40 to go in the half. Hawaii has been in a scoreless drought. 1 for its last 10. Scoreless in nearly 6.5 minutes. Williams dribbles left, gets a screen from Namiksha. Drives, bounce pass in the lane for Palm. Finds him, doesn't know where to go. So that goes far corner Williams. Williams penetrates. Lobs it up for Namiksha. Has it low block right. Quickly puts it up off the window and in. That breaks the spell. UC Riverside lead 22-21. 5:14 to go in the first 20. Hargress floating pass right of center, finding Whitbourne. Guarded by Palm in the perimeter. Whitbourne looks left, fakes the dribble handoff to Hargress. Now finds Smith coming to the ball. 5 minutes to go in the half. Hargress dribbling left angle out right for Isaiah Moses. Off the dribble, step back 3. Off the heel of the iron. Rebound, Namiksha's got it away from Whitbourne and throws it ahead near side to Williams. Williams eases his dribble over to the right wing. Between the circles, Namiksha. Skip past left corner, Jacobs. Quick trigger 3. That's good. Akira Jacobs knocks down his first shot of the game. Hawaii back ahead, 24-22. 4:33 left in the opening 20. Hargress off a couple of screens left. Drives lane line, brings it back out for Smith. He'll take a long 3. Can't answer off the right rim. And a foul going to be called on Whitbourne going over the back of Jerome Palm. Team foul number 5 on UC Riverside. Hawaii's committed 17 fouls here in the half, so UC Riverside will go to the free throw line the rest of the way. As we see a few subs, we see Gavin Davis re-enter. Thought we were going to see Rikus Schulte. He's not going to come in. Hawaii will bring it left to right. Again, here's full court pressure for the moment. Kind of stunted it with that second man coming at Cody Williams, but he clears away, and Williams brings it up the floor, attacking the goal to our right. Guarded by Isaiah Moses. Bounce pass, elbow left, Namicha. Squares on his man, driving on Olabade, and draws the bump on Olabade, who puts his arms down and says, well, what am I supposed to do? That's team foul number 6. Olabade's first. And a baseline inbound here to the right side of the official. Didn't want to hear Eddie complaining. He said that was a foul. He was not budging. Inbound looking for Palm. He almost didn't grab the ball. Goes around the perimeter left to Miksha. Far wing Marcus Green. Palm wants it to the post. They'll get it there. Back to the basket against Whitbourne left side. Leans with the dribble. Right hand hook over Whitbourne. Misses. Rebound Moses. And Moses wants to push far side of the floor. Green will wait for him. Crossover dribble from Moses. Between the circles, now crosses right. Penetrates right of the lane. Kicks into the corner for Olabade. Back out for Whitbourne, and up top, Hargress. Hargress drives, floating in the air. His 2 misses short, and Williams is on the run. 2 on 3 for Williams. He drives, floating 2, swatted out of bounds by Olabade. And it will be, they're going to call a foul, I beg your pardon, on Olabade. Mike Magpayo disagrees. Olabade picks up his second foul, and free throws for Hawaii when we come back. 3:33 left in the first half. Hawaii 24, UC Riverside 22. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Ala Moana Hotel by Mantra is proud to be a Kama'aina favorite. Honolulu's landmark hotel has been your hotel for business, staycations, or just visiting with family and friends. Eat, shop, and stay at Honolulu's landmark hotel with easy access to Ala Moana Shopping Center and enjoy dining at Cafe 410, Pint and Jigger, the signature prime steak and seafood, or the Cafe at Dada. Enjoy your banquet, staycation, or business meeting where Kama'aina know best. It's the Ala Moana Hotel by Mantra. This is your hotel.
Hi, this is Tim Palms, General Manager of BMW of Honolulu. We're excited to be courtside with the University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors this season. Like the Bows, BMW delivers unmatched performance and precision. Experience the ultimate drive at BMW of Honolulu. Now's your chance to get a slam dunk lease offer on the all-electric 2024 BMW iX for only $699 a month. BMW of Honolulu is a proud sponsor of Rainbow Warrior basketball on ESPN Honolulu. Visit us today at bmwhawaii.com. Go Bows.
We'll take a look at the Big West Conference scoreboard. We'll also look ahead to what Hawaii has coming up on Saturday with Cal State Fullerton. That's all coming up at the half. But first here, Hawaii and UC Riverside, it has been kind of a game of tug of war between these two sides. Hawaii holding a 2-point advantage. Rainbow Warrior basketball brought to you by Kahala. Upgrade your island style with Kahala, the original Aloha shirt since 1936. Pick one up for yourself at one of Kahala's 6 stores island-wide or at kahala.com. Game numbers, Hawaii 9 of 20 from the floor, 4 of 8 from outside the arc, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Hawaii's leading scorers, Cody Williams and Tom Beatty, each with 5 points. Williams has missed his last 3 shots, and they both have not scored in quite some time. UC Riverside, 8 of 24 shooting, 2 of 10 from outside the arc, 4 of 8 from the free throw line. 9 for Isaiah Moses off the bench. Just a point under his season average. Moses leads all scorers, 3 of 7 shooting, 1 of 3 from outside the arc, 6 for Caleb Smith. Barrington Hargress has been held to 2 points on 1 of 7 shooting, but we talked about it at the outset. Force someone else to beat you, and actually that guy has been Isaiah Moses. So free throws coming for Hawaii. It'll be Cody Williams off of the Olabade foul. Williams leads the team in 3-point percentage. He's also got more turnovers than anybody else on the team. Came in with 30. First free throw's good. Hawaii leading 25-22. 5 for Williams on Saturday against Cal Poly. Second foul shot is no good off to the left. Rebound grab by Rikus Schulte. 3-point lead, 3:28 remaining in the first stanza. Hargress dribbling between the circles off a Schulte screen left, gives it back to him straight away. Guarded by Jerome Palm. Dribble handoff from Moses inside the arc right. Staggers with his dribble. Now throws it out high left. Hargress. 10 to shoot off the Schulte screen. Hargress back to the right side wing. Moses kicks it back out. Hargress. His three blocked in the air by Williams. Loose ball near sideline. Williams has it. Cody Williams, his first block of the season. Here's Jacobs' three. Bang! From a block to a tray. The lead now 6-28-22. 2:51 to go in the half. Both ends getting the job done for Hawaii. Moses between the rings, off the screen from Strauss. Crossover dribble, left of the paint, turns, leans, goes out high right to Hargress. He drives on Williams, goes up a contested two, no off the back rim. But there was contact between Williams and Hargress, and Cody Williams picks up his second foul. What a block on the other end, though, in the previous possession. He did not give any ground and went up right with him, got his right paw on the basketball for the shot block. Hargress to shoot a pair of free throws. First one away and around and out. And if there's anything UC Riverside can get on itself about, 4 of 9 from the free throw line. And Hargress is 73.8% free throw shooter. Second for Hargress is good. Hawaii 28, UC Riverside 23. Here comes the press. 2:37 remaining in the half. Inbound thrown in for Palm near sideline. Here comes help. Palm gets it free. Finds Marcus Green. Green dribbles across the court left. Finds Jacobs. Back out to Green. And they'll set up a half-court offense. Green high left. Uses a Palm screen. Goes back out up top to Beatty. Lane line drive right. Leaning in with contact. Shot no good. Missed it too strong. Strauss the rebound. He'll get it underhand pass left to Moses. Moses near wing. Throws it back out to Strauss, left of center. And across right to Barrington Hargress. Hargress uses a screen. Gets a mismatch now with Palm at the baseline. Hargress, baseline drive. Bumped. Cut off to Strauss. Touch pass left corner. Three ball away and good for Caleb Smith. His second three. He's got 9. Highlanders within 2. 28-26. 1:47 left of the first half. Green bounce pass elbow left for Palm. Tried to pass it across right for Namiksha, and the pass was cut off by Strauss. One-on-one to the rim. Strauss lays it in. Another turnover. That's 14 points off of Hawaii turnovers. We're tied at 28. 1:27 remaining in the half. That is half of UC Riverside's points off of Hawaii giveaways. Green dribbling left of the lane. Leans in. Man goes down. Offensive foul on Green. Moses cleared away because of the contact, and that's 2 fouls now on Marcus Green. Aaron Hunkin-Clater's going to enter the game for him. Tanner Christensen comes back in for Ryan Rapp. When the game's been a little more frenetic, that pace has been in favor of UC Riverside. 1:15 left, first half tied at 28. Hargress, one-hand pass right wing. Moses gets it to the baseline. That pass inside for Schulte. His shot misses well short. A couple of Hawaii hands in to contest. And Hunkin-Clater the other way. Chest pass near wing for Tom Beatty. Goes back up top to Namiksha. Overhead pass angle left to Jacobs and into the corner, Hunkin-Clater. They want to get to Christensen, battling in the post. They can't get it there. Now they'll get it in after a 3 fake from Hunkin-Clater. 10 to shoot. Christensen lobs it across the lane right. It finds Namiksha. His 2 no good. Rebound to Hargress. 12-second difference between game and shot clock. Hargress in the lane. And a foul before the shot called on Beatty. And that's now 2 on him. And Ryan Rapp's going to enter the game here in a moment. That's something we talked about earlier. Foul trouble. Hawaii cannot be in that position. Green with 2. Beatty with 2. Williams with 2. That's the foul situation. And now 2 free throws here for Hargress as the Highlanders are now in the double bonus. Hargress went 1 for 2 the last time. First free throw up, that's good. And UC Riverside retakes the lead, 29-28. Highlanders on a 7-0 run. Hargress now with 4 points. Makes it 5 as he hits the second free throw. 30-28, 38.1 to go in the half. Jacobs looking to inbound, throws it in near side. Tanner Christensen comes to the ball, gives it to Aaron Hunkin-Clater. They'll be able to clear away, and Hunkin-Clater will get across half court. Difference between game and shot clock at about 7 seconds. Hunkin-Clater right of the midcourt circle, guarded by Hargress. Twirls his right arm to get guys to move. Dribbles over 2 screens, gave up the bounce. Overhead pass right into Miksha. 6 to shoot. He drives right of the lane. Floating 2, misses short. Gets his own rebound. Touch, put back, no. Rebound goes to UC Riverside. Throwing ahead Moses, near side Strauss. Left corner Smith. Drives on Christensen. Smith to the rim. Missed the 2 off the low part of the backboard. Christensen, 3-quarter court shot at the horn is well short, and that's the half. UC Riverside closes out the first half on an 8-0 run, and the Highlanders at the break lead Hawaii 30-28. And the numbers at times do not look pretty, especially in the turnover column where Hawaii has given it away 11 times. We'll come back with the halftime report in just a moment. UC Riverside 30, Hawaii 28. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Dreaming of owning a home? At Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union, we're here to make it happen with competitive rates and a local team who understand the Hawaii housing market. Whether you're looking to buy your first home or upgrading, our friendly, experienced team is here to guide you every step of the way. For details or today's rates, call our mortgage hotline at 808-844-8048 or visit hawaiiusafcu.com/mortgages. Hawaii USA, life matters. An equal housing lender.
Well, what you doing now?
I'm doing my own PV system, and I get homey fall-proof gear.
Ano yung bubble wrap and duct tape going work?
Yeah, I get them. Check this out.
Okay. You okay?
I think that heat expanding stuff is true. Getting smoky and hot in here.
Oh, no.
Raining over here. How we hot water stuff? Oh, careful.
Make sure to have an electrical contractor and licensed electrician do your photovoltaic installations and electrical work.
IBEW Local 1186, lighting your path to the future.
For over 125 years, City Mill has been more than just a hardware store. We've been a part of Hawaii's hearts and homes for generations. We're there for every home and garden project with expert knowledge and friendly service that only a local family-owned business can offer. City Mill, Hawaii's trusted Kama'aina hardware stores, conveniently located in your neighborhood with 8 locations across Oahu or online at citymill.com. Need something? Try check City Mill.
A Gain Scent Bead story. Jim was at the laundromat when he heard his ear said Maraca, senor, but his nose said, hey, freshest scent ever. Following his nose, Jim found a man pouring a bottle of Gain Scent Beads into the washer. The scent, the freshness. Jim blurted, sir, your scent Maraca smell amazing. Actually, Jim, most noses call them Gain Scent Beads. Try Gain Scent Beads. Way fresher than detergent alone.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone. I went through it a while back. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text. Text BREAK to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast, absolutely free. Text BREAK to 42424. That's BREAK to 42424.
Products and statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or illness.
This is the Rainbow Warrior Halftime Report, presented by Jay Marumoto of Orthopedic Associates.
It's been a game of runs here throughout this first half, and the most recent one is the difference through the first 20 minutes. UC Riverside riding an 8-0 run over the last 3 minutes of half number one, leading Hawaii 30-28. Josh Pacheco with you at the Student Recreation Center at UC Riverside. It has been the story, turnovers. Hawaii has given the ball away 11 times. They average 12.1 per game, and the story has been the full court pressure that Mike Magpaio and UC Riverside has employed against Hawaii mostly after makes, some against misses, but mostly they'll make a shot. Hawaii's got to get the ball inbound. They got to get beyond the baseline. It allows time for UC Riverside to set itself up, and usually they don't guard the inbounder. So the defender against the inbounder can kind of go free and front someone else. That has made it very hard to get the ball in quickly. And then you have the occasional trap. Hawaii has not had good spacing when trying to help the first man with the ball. That's led to a lot of those turnovers. And the story of this game, not just the 11 turnovers, but what UC Riverside has done off those turnovers. 14 points off of Hawaii giveaways in this game. The rest of the stats, Hawaii 10 of 25 from the floor, 40%, 5 of 9 from the three-point line. That has been a plus. A couple of threes for Akira Jacobs. He's got 6 points off the bench tonight. 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Jacobs along with Cody Williams, the Bows' leading scorers, both of them with 6 points. Gitas Namiksha is 1 of 7, 2 points. Tanner Christensen, scoreless. He's 0 for 2. Marcus Green off the bench. He's played 11 minutes, 2 points. Hawaii has been pretty much silent from some of its main contributors offensively. Their top 3 scorers, just to put that in perspective, their top 3 scorers have 4 points. And that's not going to get it done if you're the Rainbow Warriors. On the other side for UC Riverside, 10 of 29 from the floor. That's 34.5%. 3 of 12 from outside the arc. 7 of 12 from the free throw line. Isaiah Moses and Caleb Smith. Those are the 2 guys that we identified that if you can slow down Hargress, those are the 2 that would need to pick up the slack. Well, Barrington Hargress has 5 points on 1 of 8 shooting. Most of his points have come from the charity stripe. So from that perspective, Hawaii's done its job on Hargress. But Smith and Moses have picked it up. Caleb Smith has knocked down a couple of threes. He's got 9 points. Isaiah Moses is 3 for 7, 9 points for him. And then Hargress is 5. Hawaii out rebounding the Highlanders 18-17. But UC Riverside up 4-2 on the offensive glass. And the story is fast break points, 6-3 in favor of UC Riverside, 14-4 points off of turnovers. Hawaii led by as much as 10 in this game, but that evaporated fairly quickly as the Highlanders figured out how to provide the kryptonite to what makes Hawaii go. 30-28, UC Riverside leading. Hawaii will go through the Big West scoreboard and get you ready for the second half when we return. You're listening to Hawaii Basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
At Dow Electric Supply, we're your local-based company with your needs in mind. We see the light in Hawaii, and rest assured, we are with you all the way. Our sales counter and will call are here to serve Hawaii's electricians, developers, utility companies, businesses, and homeowners. The Dial Lighting Gallery showroom is open by appointment only. Go online to www.dialelectricsupply.com. Open weekdays from 7 to 3. At Dial Electric Supply, we see the light.
Progressive presents a testimonial of sorts.
Hey, slow down! Oh, yeah? Well, you drive like my grandma. She's a very attentive and courteous driver who wears a seatbelt and always uses her turn signals. She's also a talented painter and has very low cholesterol. Not that that has anything to do with the drive. We just thought a more complete picture of who she is might be interesting. Anyway, have a nice day.
Safe driver? Get Snapshot from Progressive and get a personalized rate based on how you drive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents. Surcharge possible for unsafe driving.
That's the ease at which you get information. You want it, you get it. Like that. Ask your phone. Group chat. Smartphone. You're always connected and informed in real time. No waiting. So if you're diabetic and still using finger sticks to read your blood sugar, what are you waiting for? Knowing your blood sugar levels instantly is important for managing diabetes. Call US Med at 888-665-0696. To learn more about continuous glucose monitors, a real-time instant method to track your blood glucose, US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 1,000 private insurers. And the best part? Call 888-665-0696 and we'll give you a free insurance benefits check today. So call 888-665-0696 today. That's 888-665-0696 and manage your diabetes as easy as...
Everyone knows Young's Fish Market for their Hawaiian food specialties and home of the Wow Lao Lao. But did you know they can cater your next baby luau, wedding, or corporate outing? Kalua pig, squid luau, chicken long rice, shoyu poke, lomi salmon, and choice of lao lao. Check out youngsfishmarket.com and order their various courses. Delivery and serving equipment rental available. Young's Fish Market in Kalihi at City Square.
How do you get 100% of your work done when you're 40% short-staffed? Across Hawaii, city and state departments grapple with thousands of vacant positions. And with fewer workers, that means longer lines at the DMV, delayed building permits, and slowdowns in essential services. The government could resolve this by offering more competitive wages and benefits. For you, we hope they do. A message brought to you by HGEA, because Hawaii works best when we do.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
UC Riverside leads Hawaii 30-28 here at the break. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu, driven by BMW of Honolulu.
ESPN Honolulu is Hawaii's sports leader. KKEA Honolulu, 1420 AM and 92.7 FM. Part of the IO family of companies.
Let's go around the Big West and take a look at the conference scoreboard. 3:17 to go in Davis, California. Aggies leading Cal State Fullerton 53-43. Halftime everywhere else. Cal Poly is up on UC San Diego 42-38. Tritons are unbeaten in conference play. Cal Poly has not won a conference game since 2022. UC Santa Barbara leading Cal State Bakersfield 44-29 at the break. And UC Irvine, a commanding 41-24 lead at half over CSUN. Second half adjustments brought to you by Lex Brody's Tire Company, where your University of Hawaii apparel when you visit any Oahu Lex Brody's location and get an additional 5% off your purchase. It's simple. Hawaii, outside of handling the press, Hawaii's been fine, but they need to take care of a much better job of taking care of the basketball. And with this team, sometimes when the turnovers start happening, when it rains, it pours. And that's kind of what has happened to this group. Hawaii will need to respond very quickly to start half number 2. Highlanders 30, Rainbow Warriors 28. Second half when we return. You're listening to Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Dr. Jay Marumoto, the University of Hawaii's senior orthopedic surgeon, is Hawaii's leading expert in sports injury surgery. From the latest ACL bear implant reconstruction to biologically enhanced rotator cuff and labral repair surgery, Dr. Jay Marumoto continues to bring Hawaii's athletes the most advanced surgical treatments to get them back in the game. Dr. Jay Marumoto and Orthopedic Associates, Hawaii's team physicians.
Get the ultimate game day experience and enjoy the new $8 breakfast buffet at $8.50 at Leeward Bowl. Catch bowl games and the NFL on the giant video wall or on multiple screens. Not a bad seat in the house. With the NFL package, you can see all the games at $8.50, not just some of them. The game day experience just keeps getting better at $8.50 Craft Beer and Whiskey Bar, with a breakfast buffet, including coffee and mimosas and beer bucket specials. That's $8.50 at Leeward Bowl.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm. If you own a timeshare, don't miss this public service announcement from Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group.
If you receive an unsolicited phone call or mail piece to discuss selling, renting, or especially canceling your timeshare, don't fall for it. If you really want out of your timeshare, hang the phone up immediately or throw that mail piece in the trash and contact your timeshare resort or Wesley Financial Group for assistance with your timeshare. As the only Inc. 500 timeshare cancellation company, our knowledge, experience, and results has made Wesley a trusted resource for over 40,000 families we've helped get out of their timeshare. Give us a call and I'll send you our timeshare exit information kit free with the straight facts about your timeshare and all of your options for cancellation.
Call for your free info kit, 800-895-1414. That's 800-895-1414. 800-895-1414.
For nearly 125 years, Young Brothers has been connecting Hawaii residents and businesses with safe, frequent, affordable, and reliable inter-island shipping services. We connect local farmers with grocery stores and restaurants across the state. We move building and construction materials between islands so contractors can build homes for our kamaaina. From Nawiliwili to Hilo, we're not just moving cargo, we are connecting our island communities. Young Brothers.
Aloha, Kanoa Leahy here, and I am thrilled to tell you about Kahala. Kahala Aloha shirts are stories of our island home. Stylish, comfortable, designed by local artists, Kahala has been part of our ohana since 1936. As a proud partner of Let's Talk Sports, we encourage you to wear the original Aloha shirt that generations have loved. Pick one up for yourself at one of Kahala's 6 stores island-wide, or you can visit them online at kahala.com.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Getting ready to start the second half here at the Student Recreation Center at UC Riverside. The Highlanders are trying to get to 4-1 in the Big West, leading Hawaii 30-28. Be interested to see if you're talking about pace of this game. UC Riverside seems to be very content to want to continue to force Hawaii to play a little bit more out of its rhythm, hence the press, hence the movement defensively. Will they continue that? Hawaii same starting 5. Namiksha, Williams, Rapp, Christensen, and Beatty. UC Riverside with Smith, Hargress, Olabade, Whitbourne, and Pickens. As the start of the second half is brought to you by IBEW, lighting your path to the future, and the Highlanders with it attacking the goal to our right. Hargress dribbles left off of a screen from Whitbourne, throws it below the wing left and Pickens and into the post, Caleb Smith. Double team comes, they throw it out for Hargress, and it's picked out of the air by Rapp. One-on-one is Rapp, leaning in, his drive and lane is good. And right out of the gate, there's a turnover that leads to Hawaii points to tie the game at 30. 19:35 to play in the second half. Hargress dribbles right over staggered screens, 2 of them. Off the bounce, 3 at the angle, short. Christensen the rebound, and it'll get the outlet right to Cody Williams. Somewhat of a kind of off-kilter start here for UC Riverside. Williams in the lane, stops at the low block, passes across the lane, finds Christensen with a 2-hand flush. And Hawaii scored the first 4 in the second half, leading 32-30. It's exactly what they needed out of the locker room. Hargress dribble handoff, weave left to Olabade. One-on-one with Ryan Rapp to the right side corner, and Hargress into the short corner. Hargress leads, dishes underneath. Ball comes loose through the hands of Whitbourne, but he was fouled from behind, it looks like. Yep, he was, and the foul's going to be the 3rd on Tom Beatty. And Marcus Green is going to rush over to the scorer's table to come in for Beatty. The guard position right now saddled with fouls. Green coming in with 2. Cody Williams has 2. Green now with Beatty now with 3. Whitbourne, left wing, Olabade. Stumbled with the dribble, goes back into the corner. Out to Whitbourne, open for 3. That's good. UC Riverside retakes the lead. Whitbourne's second 3 on the season. 33-32 Highlanders, 18:37 to go. Williams between the rings, throws it out above the right wing to Rapp. Lob into the post, Christensen backs down Whitbourne, leans in, pushes it off the glass, 2 misses. Second chance, hit from behind, no call as that missed, and Hargress runs the other way. Hargress to the angle, out left, no look pass from Pickens out to Smith. Back to Pickens, long 3. That's short. Christensen boxes out Whitbourne and grabs the rebound. 33-32 UC Riverside, 18-12 left. Williams uses a Christensen screen, gets it to low corner. Out for Christensen! My goodness! A one-hand flying dunk right in the middle of the paint. 34-33, Hawaii as Christensen's got a couple of dunks already here in the second half. Hargress right side gets it to the baseline, and Caleb Smith. Here comes the double. Back out to Hargress, around left, Pickens and into the corner. Olabade fakes the three. He drives the corner. Backing down now on Green. Green goes to the ground. Offensive foul, Olabade. And that is his third. And Green flew to the floor. Obvious contact. Olabade has got to come out of the game. Hawaii has gotten a lift. Strong start with the first 4 points. Christensen muscling up inside. And a couple of turnovers on the UC Riverside end. Green dribbling left of the lane. Kicks underneath Christensen. He is held before the shot inside. They're going to give the foul to Isaiah Moses. That's his second. You can see some emphasis right out of the gate here in the second half. The emphasis is real simple. Find Tanner Christensen. And it's working. Williams floats it into Christensen, 17 feet away at the wing. Hands to Williams. Open three at the wing. Off the left iron. Whitbourne with the rebound. And the outlet to Hargress. Hurrying the pace. Out left for Pickens. He drives baseline. Goes around the baseline and out to Whitbourne. 3 straight away. Good. 2 in a row for Whitbourne. And UC Riverside takes a 36-34 lead. Had 1 3-pointer on the year coming into the second half. He's now got 3. Williams around the perimeter, right wing to Rapp. Overhead pass up top to Namiksha, near wing Cody Williams. Skip pass right corner, Green. Kept that in bounds. He almost was tailing out of bounds. Namiksha into the post, Christensen. Backs down Whitbourne, left-handed hook. No good. Whitbourne the rebound. Clears away the defender and gets the outlet left to Hargress. Quickly toward the 3-point line left, Hargress. Drives in the lane on Green. Floating 2 off the mark. Green stayed right with him and avoided picking up his 3rd foul. Williams running the other way. Will bring the ball back outside the arc. Namiksha floats it into Christensen. Left hand running 2 left of the paint is good. Good high-low work from Namiksha to Christensen. And we're tied at 36. 16:24 to play in the second 20. Hargress walking forward, looks over at Mike Magpio, the UC Riverside head coach to his right. Goes off of 2 screens, moving left. Up top to Whitbourne. Fakes the 3 that time. Gives it to Moses coming to the ball. Leans in the lane. Kicks out for Hargress, high left. 10 on the timer. Hargress, left of the paint, jump stop, floating 2, good for about 11 feet. Highlanders retake the lead, 38-36, 15:57 to go. And as Hargress start to feel like he needs to take over the game. Williams goes left, gets a Namiksha screen, goes into the post, there's Christensen, turns on Whitbourne, up with a left-handed 2, that softly goes off the window and in. Tanner Christensen has had a strong second half. He had nothing in half number 1. All of a sudden, Christensen's got 6 points. It's tied at 38. 15:30 to play here in the second half. Whitbourne, left of center outside the arc. Moves it back right to Moses off the Smith screen. Back out to Smith. Left open straight away for 3. That's good. Another 3 for UC Riverside in the second half. It's 3rd to retake the lead. 41-38. 15:08 to play in half number 2. By the way, Christensen 8 points, all of them in the second half. Rapp, wheel off the screen right, stopped at the short corner, double team, slings it left corner. Green will try for 3, and he answers with one of his own. Marcus Green now at 5 points. We're tied at 41. 14:50 left to go. Hargress, high left side, drives on Williams. Hargress stripped out of his hands. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be UC Riverside basketball when we come back. 14:45 to go. Hawaii and UC Riverside square at 41 apiece. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Hi, this is Tim Palms, General Manager of BMW of Honolulu. We're excited to be courtside with the University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors this season. Like the Bows, BMW delivers unmatched performance and precision. Experience the ultimate drive at BMW of Honolulu. Now's your chance to get a slam dunk lease offer on the all-electric 2024 BMW i4 for only $499 a month. BMW of Honolulu is a proud sponsor of Rainbow Warrior basketball on ESPN Honolulu. Visit us today at bmwhawaii.com. Go Bows.
Progressive presents a testimonial of sorts.
Hey, slow down! Oh, yeah? Well, you drive like my grandma. She's a very attentive and courteous driver who wears a seatbelt and always uses her turn signals. She's also a talented painter and has very low cholesterol. Not that that has anything to do with her driving, just thought a more complete picture of who she is might be interesting. Anyway, have a nice day.
Safe driver? Get Snapshot from Progressive and get a personalized rate based on how you drive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Snapshot not available in California or from all agents. Surcharge possible for unsafe driving.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
41 apiece between Hawaii and UC Riverside. We've got 14:45 to go in the second half. These two teams always find a way to play razor-tight basketball. More often than not, these games are decided by single digits, and this one is starting to look like it could be the same way. Hawaii leads the season series 12, or a series record, I should say, 12-11. Swept the series last year, won the game in Riverside last year in overtime. Hawaii's won the last two games that have been played here in the Student Recreation Center. But it kind of feels like every time we come here to UC Riverside over the last few years that these games don't feel like they are decided before the horn sounds, that it takes every last second to get the most out of this game to determine who's going to win it. And more often than not, it has been Hawaii recently. But Mike Magpaio has done a really solid job of bringing UC Riverside basketball to a point where it is competitive in the Big West Conference. Last year felt like a little bit of an outlier, 10-10 in the Big West, 16-18 overall. But the big number, UC Riverside has not lost in this venue this year. 6-0, 7 consecutive home wins going back to last year. Its last loss here against Hawaii, 76-73 in overtime on March 2nd of 2023. Hargis will inbound, 14:45 in the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. Hargis looking left, throws it in left corner for Moses. Moses spins baseline, drives, gets contact from behind, puts the bucket in, and the foul. And he played exactly to the contact, drawing the foul on Marcus Green, and that is 3 on him. I mean, that was perfectly done. He leaned toward the wing, drew the defender, and that opened up the baseline with the spin move, and then just turned his body right into Green to force the contact and got it right off the window and in. 43-41, Moses to complete the three-point play. He does. 44-41, UC Riverside, and now they'll bring full court pressure. Rapp, looking, running baseline, throws it in, finds Williams behind the defense. Williams one-on-one, his lay-in is good. Hawaii got pretty fortunate that the defender on the near side fell asleep, and Williams got right behind him. 44-43 Highlanders, 14:27 remaining. Hargis jogs with his dribble left, throws it up top to Smith, one-hands it near side to Moses. He goes baseline, pull-up 16-footer, knocks it down. Moses continues to have a big night. It's 46-43 UC Riverside. Moses now with a game-high 14. 14:05 remaining. Williams floats into the paint for Christensen, who goes up with the left hand, softly puts it in off the window, working off the screen and roll. 46-45 UC Riverside, 13:55 left to play. High right Moses goes off of one. Now a second staggered screen moves to the left of the floor. Moses gave up the bounce. Now Hargis, high right of the court, has it. Off the screen from Schulte. Drives left of the lane, leans in, contact, bucket good. And the foul on Williams, that will be his third. The foul trouble is mounting for Hawaii right now. Cody Williams, Tom Beatty, and Marcus Green each have 3 fouls. Green comes out, Williams comes out, Beatty is back in, and so is Hunkin Clater. And Barrington Hargis will try to complete the 3-point play. What an effort here as UC Riverside's kind of playing to its identity. Hargis' free throw in and out, rebound tap to Christensen. They want to go downhill. They want to get to the rim, and they've done that here successfully in the last few minutes. 48-45 UC Riverside lead. Hunkin Clater, who just came in, dribbling left to the wing, gave up the bounce, throws it between the rings. Namiksha driving on Smith. Namiksha running right-handed two is good to get Hawaii back within one. 48-47. Saw the defender overplay a little bit, so he decided to drive right and get the points. 13-11 to go. Hargis bounce pass elbow right for Schulte. Gives it back to Hargis, and now a handoff to Moses. Moses pulls up the free throw line, finds Schulte, gets 2 men up in the air, throws up a wild left-handed two, far side of the court and misses. Running the other way, Hunkin Clater. Out to Namiksha, back to Hunkin Clater. Pulls up for a 14-footer, left baseline, misses. Rebound, Schulte grabs it and gives it up to Isaiah Moses. 48-47 Highlanders, 12:48 remaining. Moses will walk the ball to his left, wait for a screen, gets it and uses it. Step back dribble against Hunkin Clater, pulls up middle of the paint. High arcing 14-footer misses, but he got hit by Hunkin Clater as he hits the deck. And the foul goes on AC, his first. Wait, are they giving it to Namiksha or are they giving it to Hunkin Clater? I thought they were giving it to Hunkin Clater. Who do they give the foul to? Boy, if that's on Namiksha, I am shocked. And apparently it is on Namiksha. First free throw is good. And it's 49-47. Wow. Namiksha just picked up his second foul. And to be honest, he wasn't even in on the play. And Namiksha came off the floor. He's like, what did I do? And he's right. He wasn't the one that fouled him. It was Hunkin Clater. Wow. Free throw away from Moses is good. UC Riverside by 3, 50-47, 12:39 to go. Rapp looking to inbound, gets it in for Hunkin Clater. He's got space to run. Defender on his back. Bounce pass right for Beatty. His lay-in no good. But he draws a whistle on Schulte. His second. And that's a couple of times now in which Hawaii has been able to break the press. If you continue to do that more often than not, that can lead to ending the press. UC Riverside does not feel convinced enough to do that just yet. Free throw good for Beatty. 50-48. And Christensen's going to come out. Jerome Palm's going to enter. Harry Rulideff will also come in for Ryan Rapp. So the 5 for Hawaii. Aaron Hunkin Clater, Tom Beatty, Akira Jacobs, Jerome Palm, and Harry Rulideff. Beatty, the only starter on the court. He knocks down the second, hitting 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. UC Riverside leads Hawaii 50-49. 12:30 remaining here from the Student Recreation Center in Riverside. Right wing, Nate Pickens swipes it out up top to Moses. Off the screen. Moses to the far wing, and Caleb Smith drives on Rulideff. Hesitates, leans, spins, fades from 12. That's an air ball, but the rebound, Schulte, he got fouled on his left hip. And that's going to go on Palm. His second. And I think the official who made that call has had a little bit enough. I think there was some chirping afterwards complaining about the call. And he said, nope, I don't want to hear any more. Whitbourne back in for UC Riverside. Inbound from Moses, baseline to the right, near side of the court, box formation. Moses floats it out near side, Schulte. He'll take Rulideff one-on-one, back to the basket, hands it back to Moses. Leaning with the dribble, right baseline, drives on Palm, misses the lay-in, ball tapped around, Whitbourne grabs it, knocked away from behind, loose ball to Beatty. Hawaii with a big forced turnover. Beatty uses a Palm screen up top. Gives it up at the free throw line to the right wing. Jacobs contested 3 off the back iron. Rebound goes to Strauss. Not sure that shot was needed too early in the clock. Strauss off the screen up top from Whitbourne. Bounces it above the wing to Whitbourne straight away. Twisting, pivoting, back to Strauss, high left of center. Floats it to Schulte at the angle. Turns left, hands off to Moses. Timer down to 10. Moses to the wing, crossover dribble. Step back long 3. That's short. Whitbourne can't control the rebound. He's trying to. Now he does. And we'll bring it back out. Another offensive rebound for UC Riverside. Pickens spins off of Whitbourne, resets now. Shot clock's at 10. 11-10 to go. Pickens uses screen, leans right of the lane. Step back 15-footer, good. UC Riverside up 52-49. 9 minutes elapsed in the second half. Aaron Hunkin Clater, the right wing. Beatty. Beatty goes baseline. He draws the foul on Pickens, and that's 3 on him. That's actually a good call from Beatty, drawing that whistle right away. And it's going to force Mike Magpio to make a decision. Do I keep Pickens in the game or not with the 3 fouls? We'll find out when we come back with 10:53 to go. UC Riverside leads Hawaii 52-49. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm. If you own a timeshare, don't miss this public service announcement from Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group.
If you receive an unsolicited phone call or mail piece to discuss selling, renting, or especially canceling your timeshare, don't fall for it. If you really want out of your timeshare, hang the phone up immediately or throw that mail piece in the trash and contact your timeshare resort or Wesley Financial Group for assistance with your timeshare. As the only Inc. 500 timeshare cancellation company, our knowledge, experience, and results has made Wesley a trusted resource for over 40,000 families we've helped get out of their timeshare. Give us a call and I'll send you our timeshare exit information kit free with the straight facts about your timeshare and all of your options for cancellation.
Call for your free info kit, 800-895-1414. That's 800-895-1414. 800-895-1414.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu, driven by BMW of Honolulu.
53 remaining. This one has been tight throughout. Hawaii has led by as much as 10. And right now, just trying to stay right with UC Riverside. Nobody trying to let the other team get away. It's a 52-49 UC Riverside advantage. The numbers here in the second half, Hawaii 9 of 15. Here in the second 20, UC Riverside is 8 of 15. The number I think most important for UC Riverside, they're knocking down the 3. 3 of 16 from outside the three-point line. 3 of 6 in this half. 6 of 18 for the game. It is something that Hawaii has prided itself on here recently, its ability to guard the 3. Hawaii in its last few games has held teams to under 31% from 3. And if you look at UC Riverside's numbers, 6 of 18, 33.3%. Hawaii 6 of 12 from 3 for the game. Akira Jacobs has 2. Williams, Beatty, Rapp, and Green each with 1. The way this second half has gone, this could very, very much be war of attrition-like. We already got 5 team fouls here on Hawaii in the second half, 4 on UC Riverside, and it could get to a point where, especially with Hawaii's foul trouble at the guard position, who can last when you get to the end? Beatty will inbound far sideline with Jacobs, Christensen, Hunkin-Clater, and Ruliadef on the floor. Hardgress still on the bench for UC Riverside getting his rest as the inbound thrown in to Hunkin-Clater. Far side of the floor near midcourt. We'll use a Christensen screen, goes left inside the arc, finds Ruliadef behind everybody, and he puts in a two-hand dunk at the baseline. Defensive help sagged up. Ruliadef was behind him and was able to put it in. Hawaii within 1, 52-51, 10:33 remaining. Moses, top of the arc, Whitborn against Tanner Christensen. Hands it to Pickens coming to the ball. Step back, now crossover, drive on Beatty, and an offensive foul on Pickens. And that's his 4th. I was surprised they left Pickens in the game after picking up his 3rd. He now has 4, and now they're going to bring him out of the game. And Hardgress is going to come in for him. And I can't imagine if Hardgress leaves the floor the rest of the way. Given now Pickens in foul trouble, I don't know if you can afford to take him out. Hunkin-Clater, top of the arc. Goes left of the paint, leans in, stops above the low block, floats it back out. Jacobs, and now at the midcourt circle, Tom Beatty. Drives on Hardgress. Beatty stops at the low post, jump stop, 2, floater short, rebound, and a foul. Christensen called for the reach on Schulte. And that's the second foul on Tanner Christensen. Team foul number 6 on Hawaii. So the next one will send UC Riverside to the free throw line the rest of the way. Hardgress on the floor. Schulte, Moses, Strauss, and Whitborn, the 5 for the Highlanders. This is Strauss, high left side, goes to the far wing, and Hardgress looking into the post. Instead, they'll bring Whitborn out to set a screen. Hardgress uses it to the near side. Strauss penetrates inside the arc, slings it back out up top to Hardgress. His flat-footed three straightaway is too strong. Ball poked out to Moses and a fresh 20. Hargress off the dribble for three. Good. Highlanders back up 55-51, a 4-point lead. 9:33 remaining. Hargress is starting to get his here. There's Jacobs, defender overplays right side wing. Hawaii doesn't take advantage of it. Ruliev top of the arc to answer, and he does. Ruliev a big three to make it 55-54. 9:18 left to play. We haven't seen a lot from Ruliev outside the arc as of late. He was open at the top of the arc, and he did not hesitate. Hargress driving on Beatty at the baseline, and he draws a bump and the fourth foul on Tom Beatty.
That's four on him.
And with the foul trouble the way it is, who do you sacrifice? Free throws the rest of the way, by the way, for UC Riverside. That's the 7th team foul. So Cody Williams with his 3 fouls re-enters. Be 1-1 for Barrington Hargress. 12 for Hargress. 4 of 14 from the floor, 1 of 7 from outside the arc. Front end of the 1-1 is good, 56-54. Olabade and Smith re-enter for Strauss and Schulte. Hargress in the first half had 5 points. He's got 8 here in the second stanza. Second for Hargress, slight bend to the knees, right-handed shot away and good. Makes it 57-54 Highlanders, 9:07 remaining in the second half. Hunkin Clater, hard dribble across midcourt, picked up by Isaiah Moses. Uses a Christensen hard screen. He'll throw it out. Christensen, 3-ball, banks it in! Tanner Christensen left of center with the banker from 3 to tie the game. 57 all, 8:45 remaining. Christensen's first 3 of the campaign. Out high left side to Moses. Uses a screen from Whitbourne. Leans. Moses floater left side. Contact with Whitbourne and Christensen. And it's Christensen called for his 3rd foul. And their foul trouble. Wow. So Whitbourne to the line. Whitbourne will shoot 1-1. Whitbourne, who got the start tonight for Armo Trading. 6 points, 6 rebounds. First free throw good. UC Riverside retakes the lead 58-57. The rebound number matching the 6 he had on Saturday at UC Irvine. Second free throw goes down, 59-57 UC Riverside, 8:30 to play. Hunkin Clater dribbling high left, one-on-one with Moses. Up top to Christensen, moves it around right to the wing. Williams quickly top to Ruliev. Looks inside, Jacobs flashing behind the defense. Gets the basket in right underneath the goal. Good find, and we're tied again. 59 apiece, 8:11 remaining. Hargress high right. Goes over a screen from Whitbourne. Keeps the bounce, guarded by Cody Williams, who's got to be careful. He's got 3 personals. Hargress high right. Gets another screen from Whitbourne. He'll drive on Williams. Hargress spins, leans in the lane. Floating, fading, 2 around and out. Loose ball at the baseline, won by Hunkin Clater. He'll look to push ahead left of the floor. Waits for Christensen to come to set up. Hunkin Clater off the screen. Stops at the low block. Draws help, throws it to the near side, and Williams up top. Ruliev quickly a chest pass, high right side to Akira Jacobs. Guarded by Olabade. Draws help, not good spacing there. Christensen straight away. Makes the dribble handoff to Hunkin Clater. Bounce pass back to Christensen. In the lane for 2. He knocks it down. Hawaii back ahead, 61-59. Good 2-man game there between Christensen and Hunkin Clater. And Christensen has been huge in the second half. All 15 coming here in the last 13 minutes. Hargress between the rings, picked up by Williams. Looks right. Hargress doesn't get a pass away. Now underhands to Moses coming to the ball. Moses above the right wing. Off the screen from Whitbourne. Leans. Pull up 14. Footer is good, and he got hit. He'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Once again, Moses playing to contact. The foul on Hunkin Clater is his first. We are tied once again with 6:57 to go with a timeout on the floor. Free throw for Moses on the other side. Hawaii and UC Riverside tied at 61. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Napa!
Did you know that 1 in 4 vehicles on the road will need a new battery this year? Don't wait till it's too late to do something about it. Test your battery regularly, and if you need a replacement, Napa has you covered with a full range of long-lasting, high-performance batteries for every make and model on the road. So don't wait until your car won't start or you're stranded on the side of the road. Test your battery today or find the replacement you need at Napa locations nationwide, because it's our mission to keep you moving.
Aloha, this is Daryl Turner, General Manager of Napa, Hawaii. As we celebrate nearly 70 years in the islands, I'd like to say mahalo to our employees, our independent store owners, our business partners, and you, our loyal customers. Over the years, we've grown to 36 stores across Kauai, Oahu, Maui, Molokai, Lanai, Hawaii Island, and American Samoa. We look forward to serving your automotive needs for many more years to come. Mahalo.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
6:57 remaining. We have had 9 lead changes. We've had 10 ties. It feels like we've had a lot more than that. This one's been entertaining. Highlanders and Rainbow Warriors tied at 661 with 6:57 remaining. We have some news from Rainbow Wahine basketball that has just come down here ahead of Hawaii's matchup with the Lady Highlanders, which will tip off in about 30 minutes. Deja Phillips will not be a member of the Rainbow Wahine, or I should say an active member of the Rainbow Wahine basketball program for an indefinite period due to personal issues. This in a statement from the University of Hawaii, and that starts with tonight's game against UC Riverside. Laura Beeman will not have any comment on it. But again, Deja Phillips, and I quote, not an active member of the Rainbow Wahine basketball program for an indefinite period due to personal issues. That is a tough loss for however long that is going to be. She's been dealing with injuries, but Hawaii as a whole has been dealing with injuries in tonight's game against UC Riverside, a very important one for the Rainbow Wahine. So off of the made shot and the foul, Moses will shoot the free throw to try to complete the three-point play. He's got 18 points tonight.
Get ready.
Free throw away from Moses is good. UC Riverside once again takes the lead. It is 62-61 with 6:55 remaining. Hunkin Clater will run point. Williams, Rulideff, Christensen, Jacobs on the floor. Rulideff angle right, drives and kicks right. Williams fakes the three, brings it back out to Rulideff, hands it back to Williams. Williams inside the arc, left Hunkin Clater, 12 to shoot, between the legs, dribble, spins in the paint, gave up the bounce pass right, Rulideff draws help, back out Hunkin Clater, 5 to shoot, into the post, Christensen grabs it with one hand. He's fouled from behind. Contact came from Rika Schulte. That's his third. 6th team foul, so the next one will send Hawaii to the free throw line in the bonus the rest of the way. Inbound to Christensen at the baseline, out to Jacobs, angle right, Rulideff, and around the perimeter right wing to Cody Williams. Overhead pass up top, Hunkin Clater, moves it back to Williams. And again, Hunkin Clater straight away. Left wing, Rulideff, into Christensen. Double team comes, out to Hunkin Clater for three. He got it! Hunkin Clater's second career three puts Hawaii back ahead. 64-62. 6:05 left to go here in Riverside. Hargris, chest pass left side corner. Moses fakes the three, now works off a Schulte pick. Leans in the lane. Pull back, fade from 12. No. Rebound in the lap of Hunkin Clater. He's got a 3-on-2. To the right wing, Williams. He drives. Lane is swatted out, but tipped back in. Jacobs tipped it in off the block from Pickens. 66-62. 5:41 remaining. I'm not sure how much Jacobs got, how much UC Riverside might have helped that one get in the lane. Hargris for two, leaning at the baseline, misses. Loose ball inside, Schulte has it. Tried to throw it out of the corner. Jacobs saves it and throws it off of Smith. It will be Hawaii ball. And Jacobs with a big smile on his face as he's made some big plays in the last couple of possessions. Bose 66, Riverside 62, 5:23 left. Hunkin Clater walking dribble between the circles. Stands over a Christensen screen. Overhead pass angle right, Williams. They want to get it to Christensen. They do. 12 feet away from the basket. Squares on Schulte. Spins. Kicks across the lane left. Hunkenclater up for two. That goes. And he's fouled. Hit on the arm by Caleb Smith. And the freshman will try to complete the three-point play and continue the Hawaii wave with 5:09 to go. Hawaii 68, UC Riverside 62. Hawaii has done a great job here in the second half. Better spacing has led to much better passing. Turnover number has gone down. Hawaii has not turned it over in the second half. That's a noteworthy stat. And free throw here for Hunkenclater. Bend to the knees, free throw up, it's good. 69-62, 5:09 remaining. Hawaii trying to get to 500 in the Big West. Moses angle right, gets inside the arc, brings it back to the high right side at Olabade. And again up top to Moses. One-on-one against Hunkenclater, nowhere to move. Now near side right, Pickens, back to the corner and Moses. He drives baseline. Tries to kick it out across the floor, taken out of the air by Jacobs. Hunkenclater running the break. Jacobs running the floor. His lay-in, reverse lay-in is good. Timeout, UC Riverside. Hunkenclater just waited for Jacobs to come up the floor, found him, and trailed the entire way right to the goal. Hawaii 71, UC Riverside 62, 4:45 to play. We'll step away. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Dr. Jay Marumoto, the University of Hawaii's senior orthopedic surgeon, is Hawaii's leading expert in sports injury surgery. From the latest ACL bear implant reconstruction to biologically enhanced rotator cuff and labral repair surgery, Dr. Jay Marumoto continues to bring Hawaii's athletes the most advanced surgical treatments to get them back in the game. Dr. Jay Marumoto and Orthopedic Associates, Hawaii's team physicians.
Hardware Hawaii. Customer first in Kailua.
Hi, this is Eddie. I'm the lead lumber for Hardware Hawaii, Kailua. I like helping customers find what they need. It's not like another stranger just shopping here. My customers are like my friends, and then I just help them all, and I feel good. And it just makes my day. We're out here in the lumberyard ready to serve you.
Hardware Hawaii. Customer first in Kailua.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
4:45 left to go from the SRC here on the UC Riverside campus. Hawaii has turned this one around. An 11-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 16 seconds to take a 71-62 lead on UC Riverside. Leading scorer for the Bows, Tanner Christensen. All 15 of his points have come in the second half, along with 8 rebounds and 2 assists. And yes, a banker 3 from Christensen against the goal to our left. 12 for Akira Jacobs off the bench on 5 of 7 shooting. 8 for Cody Williams, 7 for Tom Beatty, 6 for Aaron Hunkenclater, 5 for Ryan Rapp, 5 for Marcus Green, 5 for Harry Rulidev. Every Rainbow Warrior who has touched the floor has scored in this game tonight. UC Riverside on the other end, Isaiah Moses leads all scorers, 19 points, 6 of 13 shooting, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. 14 for Barrington Hargress. 4 of 16 from the floor is not great, but he's gotten to the free throw line. He's 5 of 7 there. 12 for Caleb Smith on 4 of 10 shooting. 3 of 5 from distance, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. A reminder, if you're looking for Rainbow Wahine basketball, that will be on CBS 1500 following the conclusion of coverage of the Capital One Orange Bowl, the college football playoff semifinal, which that game wrapped up a short time ago and was won by Notre Dame, 27-24. So Notre Dame will head to the national championship. UC Riverside will roll the ball in, go left to right on your device. Hargress works off of a screen, dribbling top of the arc against Williams, leaning on him. Tough floating 2, way off the mark, and air ball right. Hunkenclater the loose ball, and he wants to run. Finds Williams cutting to the rim. Oh, missed the lay-in. Loose ball, Namisha has it. Put back, no, but he's fouled. You love the look from Hunkenclater. That's now 2 times in a row where it's almost like he's had eyes in the back of his head. Williams was trailing the play, came right down, had an opportunity for the lay and missed it, but credit Namiksha for getting the offensive rebound and getting himself a chance to the free throw line. Namiksha, 4 points, 6 rebounds. He's been quiet today. First foul shot, no good off the back rim, pushing off right. Jack Whitbourne, the freshman, re-enters. Davis is out. Olabade is out. And Moses is back in as well. One more for Namiksha, trying to go 1 of 2 from the line to match Hawaii's largest lead, and he does with the second free throw. 10-point advantage, 72-62 Rainbow Warriors with 4:23 left to play. Hardress standing dribble between the rings, guarded by Cody Williams, who's been on him all evening. Pass to the left side corner. Pickens fakes the 3, got Jacobs in the air. Now drives, Pickens in the lane. High arcing right-handed 2 over Rulidev, misses, long rebound to Hardress. Left side Smith leans on Namiksha, right-handed 2 at the baseline, misses. Rulidev with the rebound. UC Riverside's gotten a little cold as Hawaii's defense is stiffening. Highlighters haven't scored in 3 minutes. Hunkin Clater above the midcourt circle to Namiksha, above the left wing into the corner, Jacobs. One hands it back between the circles, Hunkin Clater, and now high right to Cody Williams. One hands it to Harry Rulidev, hands it back to Williams, 10 on the timer. Williams, snake dribble, underhands it out up top. Rulidev 3, clanks off the back rim, got a little bit of the backboard. Rebound to Hardress. Wants to push it ahead. Williams waits for him. Hardress, nowhere to go. Up top to Pickens. One-on-one with Akira Jacobs. One hands it out high left, Moses. Now to the high post right, and Whitbourne gives it back to Hardress for 3, straight on off the back rim. Rebound for Namiksha. He collides with Pickens, and Pickens is fouled out. That's 5 on Nate Pickens. Pickens finishes tonight 3 points, 2 blocks in 16 minutes. Timeout with 3:17 to go. Hawaii leads UC Riverside 72-62. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Aloha, Kanoa Leahy here, and I am thrilled to tell you about Kahala. Kahala Aloha shirts are stories of our island home. Stylish, comfortable, designed by local artists, Kahala has been part of our ohana since 1936. As a proud partner of Let's Talk Sports, we encourage you to wear the original Aloha shirt that generations have loved. Pick one up for yourself at one of Kahala's 6 stores island-wide, or you can visit them online at kahala.com.
Gather around, ladies, and join us Sunday, January 26th at Kapiolani Park for the Hawaii Pacific Health Women's 10K and 5K Fun Run. Embrace a healthier lifestyle and enjoy a fun-filled day. Women of all ages and fitness levels are welcome to participate by running, walking, or jogging the course. And if you can't be there in person, virtual race options are available. Register today at hph.womens10k.org.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu, driven by BMW of Honolulu.
72-62, Hawaii leading UC Riverside with 3:17 to play. Next time we'll talk to you will be Saturday. We'll have a matinee game from Titan Gym in Fullerton. Cal State Fullerton hosting Hawaii will be on the air at 10:30 with Rainbow Warrior Countdown presented by Hawaii Pacific Health. Tip just after 11. You'll hear it right here on ESPN Honolulu. But with this UC Riverside team, don't fall asleep on the last 3:17. UC Riverside down 10, 72-62. But they can extend a game like this if they continue to go downhill, get to the free throw line, try to extend this game. Highlanders have gone to the free throw line 21 times tonight, 15 of 21. Hawaii on the other side, 7 of 9, I beg your pardon. Here's the big number. Hawaii has not turned the ball over in the second half, but Hawaii also has 14 assists to 18 made second half baskets. That is quite the turnaround, and I'm sure we'll ask Aran Ganat in our post-game report where the light switch flipped from a team that really struggled against pressure to all of a sudden controlling the tempo of this game and controlling the basketball. Namiksha shooting 1-1 off the foul, front end away and around and out. Rebound, Whitbourne's got it. So Hawaii 7 of 10 from the free throw line. Hargress racing ahead, leans in on Williams. Lay-in is good as Williams hits the deck. No whistle, 72-64. And that's where you worry that Hargress can do that and try to flip things in a nanosecond. 3 minutes to go. Hunkin Clater across midcourt, one-on-one with Moses. Moses is going to try to be a little physical with them. Hunkin Clater gave him a little forearm to get some space. Stops at the elbow, left up top to Ruliev. Chest pass, far wing. Williams now straight away Namiksha. Quickly around the perimeter left, Hunkin Clater. Overhead pass to Ruliev straight away. Far wing Jacobs, 4 to shoot. He goes baseline. He's cut off. Out to Namiksha. Got to get the shot away, and he didn't. In fact, he didn't even shoot it. Didn't realize the shot clock was expiring. Tried to pass it into the left corner, and they didn't shoot. I didn't see the red light come on when it hit zeros. Usually it does. I didn't really even hear a horn. But Namiksha will come out in an 8-point game with 2:35 remaining. It'll be Moses who brings it up. And they'll work Hargress away from the ball, at least on this possession. Moses off a Whitbourne screen. Goes right of the lane, pull back from 14. That jumper's good, 72-66. 2-possession game, 2:20 to go. Moses very capable of the step-back fading jump shot. We've seen a few of those here. Hunkin Clater, baseline right, Ruliev quickly underneath. Christensen, his 2 is blocked, but a foul. They're going to call it on Whitbourne. Oh, it's not going to be on Whitbourne. It's going to be on Hargress. Whitbourne had the block up top. They're calling Hargress for a reach in below. And Tanner Christensen's going to go to the line. Wow. And Mike Magpayo not thrilled with the call. His assistant was trying to keep him away from the official for a moment. Christensen knocks down the first foul shot, 73-66. That's a tough call, too, with the reach in underneath, not on the block. Second one for Christensen. Good. 74-66. 2:09 left to go. And UC Riverside trying to make its comeback quickly into the front court. Moses high right. Uses a screen from Smith. Between the legs, dribble, trying to take Hunkin Clater off the bounce. Spins, fades from 12. Somehow knocks that down. 74-68. And UC Riverside will call a timeout. I mean, how he's knocking down those fall-away jumpers is incredible. Ball goes high in the air, high arcing shot. It's back to a 2-possession game, 1:53 remaining. Want to remind you again, if you're looking for Rainbow Wahine basketball, that's over on CBS 1500, Hawaii and UC Riverside. We'll bring that to you with coverage just getting underway again on CBS 1500. Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu is brought to you by Waiakea Water. As an official partner of UH Athletics, Waiakea's naturally alkaline water keeps Hawaii's athletes performing at its peak. Learn more at waiakea.com or find us at a KTA or Foodland near you. Akira Jacobs will inbound at the baseline, and he can run the baseline since it was a timeout off of a made shot. But full court pressure put on by UC Riverside. Jacobs throws it in. Ruliev comes to the ball, throws it to Hunkin Clater, and I'll bring it up the floor right. Double team comes. They get it away, far sideline. Williams throws it ahead and throws it away. Williams couldn't straddle the sideline, and Hawaii's first turnover of the second half. High right side, Hargress. Out left, Moses. Extra pass in the corner, Smith. He penetrates. 2 off the windows. Good. It's a 4-point game. 74-70, 90 seconds remaining. Hunkin Clater double, gives it away to Jacobs. Gave up the dribble, and Hawaii's going to use a timeout. Here, once again, comes the UC Riverside pressure. A 30-second timeout taken by Hawaii. The timeout brought to you by HCAMP, the Hawaii Concussion Awareness Management Program. Visit hawaiiconcussion.com. To go back to that last play that led to the turnover, Williams had it far sideline, but his momentum was taking him out of bounds. So he had 2 hands on it. His feet were right near the line. But in order to keep possession, he figured, okay, throw it down the floor. Maybe someone will go and get it. And someone was trying to, but a UC Riverside player was closer. and that led to the turnover and ultimately the 2 underneath. And the thing you got to note for UC Riverside, they're not trying to fight back with threes. They're trying to fight back at the rim, force fouls, force points, whatever it is they're trying to do. They are going right at the iron. So Hawaii will inbound far sideline, 1:25 to go, 25 on the shot clock. It's a sideline inbound. And let's see how Hawaii handles the pressure. Jacobs throws it in. Christensen across the floor comes to get it. Finds Hunkin Clater. And Hunkin Clater will bring it across midcourt. Defense chance from the student section across the way as many of them stand up. Hunkin Clater, high left, inside the arc. He drives, lost the ball, stripped, but fouled. And Hunkin Clater will shoot free throws. Lane opened up. UC Riverside tried to come in there late. Fouls on Strauss, his first. And that's the 10th team foul. So Hawaii's in the double bonus. Next foul will put the Highlanders in the double bonus. Hunkin Clater, 5 of 6 from the free throw line entering tonight's game. He's got 6 points. He's already hit a free throw, so makes it 6 of 7. First of 2. Good. 75-70. With 1:11 to go, UC Riverside is 1 timeout remaining, a full. Hawaii has a full and a 30 left. Hunkin Clater's second. Off the back iron, no. Ball tipped in the air. Hunkin Clater's got it. And a fresh 20 for Hawaii. Hunkin Clater gets into trouble here, far sideline, throws it between the rings. Christensen finds Jacobs. Back to Hunkin Clater, 1 minute to go. Standing right on the edge of the U on the UCR logo. Gets a screen from Christensen. 4 to shoot. Up top. Ruling F3. Bang! That might be the icing on a Hawaii win. 78-70 with 50.4 remaining. Rulianev's second triple of the night. Hardress quickly to the front court right. Goes high left, off the bounce for 3. Good! And a foul on Cody Williams. Hardress went down. Williams was in the landing spot. And a chance for Hardress for the 4-point play and hold the phone. 4th foul on Williams. Oh, that's tough. Williams had blocked a Hardress 3 earlier, or I should say, I think it was it was a Hardress 3. But that one is tough. Williams has been very aggressive against Hardress all night. Free throw for Hardress. Off the short iron, ball tipped in the paint. Christensen trying to win it. And we'll get a grapple in the paint, a foul called on UC Riverside. Christensen will shoot free throws. Pickens, or check that, Whitburn is called for the foul. Pickens fouled out already. Whitburn's second. So 41.9 left. Tanner Christensen will shoot free throws. Christensen tonight, 1 rebound shy of a double-double. He had a double-double on Saturday against Cal Poly, 11 and 10. First free throw misses off the back rim. Well, the Hawaii assistant coach is saying, settle down, settle down. It's going to be a 2-possession game regardless. Second foul shot. Good. 79-73, 41.9 to go. Inbound tapped into Hardress, who has yet to touch it. Now he does. We'll work on the run. Hardress, one-on-one with Williams. Hands off to Moses. NBA range 3 for Moses is an air ball, and it goes out of bounds to Hawaii. The tens of Hawaii fans here yelling air ball. As we see Gavin Davis come in for UC Riverside. Moses is going to come out. Jacobs will inbound at the baseline. Look to throw it in, and Hawaii will use a timeout right before the inbound. 34.1 left. Hawaii 79, UC Riverside 73. It's a 30-second timeout. So while we have this chance, let's pause 10 seconds for Station ID. You're listening to Hawaii Basketball on ESPN Honolulu, driven by BMW of Honolulu.
ESPN Honolulu is Hawaii's sports leader. KKEA Honolulu, 1420 AM and 92.7 FM. Part of the IO family of companies.
Josh Pacheco here in Riverside, California. Hawaii trailed by 2 at halftime. And in what was a seesaw good chunk of the second half, Hawaii zoomed ahead, took a lead as big as 10, and it sits right now at 6 with 34.1 remaining. Kira Jacobs will inbound off of the Hawaii timeout. Will throw it in. Harry Rulineff runs right into Cody Williams. Double team is there. Back to Jacobs at the baseline. Jacobs to Williams near sideline. Williams trying to run across the pressure and draws a foul with 26.5 left. There are many chances for Hawaii to give it away there because of poor spacing, but Hawaii's able to get it away. Hargris called for his second foul, and Cody Williams, a 75% free throw shooter, will head to the line. 8 for Williams, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. Quality night for Cody Williams. Knocked down a 3 early in this game. Not a ton of offense for him, but he's done a lot of other things. First free throw good, so it's a 3-possession game, 80-73 with 26.5 left. Davis out, Smith in, Christensen out, Namiksha in for Hawaii. That sub brought to you by Dial Electric Supply. They see the light. Second shot, good. 81-73 with 25 seconds left. Hargris will bring it across for UC Riverside. Leans into Cody Williams, steps back, takes a 3, misses off the right rim. Namiksha the rebound, and he'll be fouled with 16.3 left. And now Hawaii can taste the victory in the student section for UC Riverside. They got free tickets tonight. They're all going to walk out in mass with 16.3 remaining. Hawaii's going to get to 2-2 in the Big West Conference. UC Riverside will fall to 3-2. Namiksha, they've been able to do this with Gitas having a quiet night. 5 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. The 4 assists ties his career high. They called the foul on Olabade, and that was his 5th. So he fouls out. 2 Highlander players have fouled out in this game. It's got to be a little annoying if you're a UC Riverside player and all you see is this mass group of students not running away. His first free throw misses off the back iron. Walking away to the exits before the game even ends. And it's not like a trickle of students. It's a whole bunch at one time. One more for Namiksha. Free throw away and in. 82-73 with 16 seconds left. Moses across the timeline right. Step back on Hunkin-Clater for 3. That's good. 82-76, and they're going to stop things here as the clock, I think, may have gone a little bit farther down. It's at 10.6. I don't think UC Riverside used a timeout. They didn't. Yeah, there was no timeout. UC Riverside didn't call for time. Players went to their benches. No timeout was issued. In fact, Hawaii players are going to their benches. Nope, they did call a timeout. 11.1 to go. We'll be back. 82-76, Hawaii leading UC Riverside. This is Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Hi, this is Tim Palms, General Manager of BMW of Honolulu. We're excited to be courtside with the University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors this season. Like the Bows, BMW delivers unmatched performance and precision. Experience the ultimate drive at BMW of Honolulu. Now's your chance to get a slam dunk lease offer on the all-new 2024 BMW X3 for only $579 a month. BMW of Honolulu is a proud sponsor of Rainbow Warrior basketball on ESPN Honolulu. Visit us today at bmwhawaii.com. Go Bows.
How do you get 100% of your work done when you're 40% short-staffed? Across Hawaii, city and state departments grapple with thousands of vacant positions. And with fewer workers, that means longer lines at the DMV, delayed building permits, and slowdowns in essential services. The government could resolve this by offering more competitive wages and benefits. For you, we hope they do. A message brought to you by HGEA, because Hawaii works best when we do.
Hawaii basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Hawaii is 11.1 seconds away from its second consecutive win. 82-76 leading UC Riverside. Akira Jacobs throws the ball across the floor, knocked out of the air by Strauss, who takes it away. 7 seconds ahead right for Smith. Can't handle the pass. Grabbed by Cody Williams and a foul. 5.3 left. The Caleb Smith first personal. And Hawaii with a couple more free throws. And we'll head to the bus and head to Fullerton with the W. I think the ball thrown across the floor was really not use a timeout, just get the ball in play, let clock run. Cody Williams to the free throw line. He's in double digits with 10. First free throw is around and out left. Hawaii 14 of 21 from the free throw line, but they've gotten there a bunch here recently. Second one for Williams is good. 83-76. Inbound into Hargress, 3 seconds. Hargress crossover dribble into a 28-foot three, no good. And Hawaii comes in to Riverside and picks up an 83-76 win to get to 500 in conference play at 2-2. A strong second half led by Tanner Christensen at the outset and some big bench play from guys like Akira Jacobs and Aaron Hunkin-Clater, helping to take Hawaii right down to the end and right down to a win. 10th win of the season for Hawaii, now 10-5. 2-2 in the Big West Conference. UC Riverside falls to 10-7, 3-2 in the Big West. 83-76 your final. We'll come back with a post-game report in just a moment as the Hawaii team sends out shakas and support to its fans who came here to watch the team. Not a big crowd, but vocal being here. 83-76 the final. Our post-game report when we come back. You're listening to Hawaii Basketball on ESPN Honolulu.
Ever had one of those remodels where there's a challenge at every turn?
I should have called Wildlife Plumbing.
At Wildlife Plumbing, we specialize in making renovations easy, whether it's a quick fixture change or a full kitchen or bathroom makeover. No stress, no mess, just good local service that'll have you saying,
I'm so glad I called Wildlife Plumbing.
Call us today at 808-735-8595. Wildlife Plumbing. We solve challenges so you can relax.
Be a part of a Hawaii tradition. Register now for the 41st Great Aloha Run. From Aloha Tower to Aloha Stadium, let's do this together and support charities in Hawaii. Do it in person or virtually. Join us on President's Day, February 17th. The Great Aloha Run. Make this your Hawaii tradition. To register or to be a vendor and reach thousands of participants at the Great Aloha Run Expo, visit greataloharun.com today.
Dreaming of owning a home? At Hawaii USA Federal Credit Union, we're here to make it happen with competitive rates and a local team who understand the Hawaii housing market. Whether you're looking to buy your first home or upgrading, our friendly, experienced team is here to guide you every step of the way. For details or today's rates, call our mortgage hotline at 808-844-8048 or visit hawaiiusafcu.com/mortgages. Hawaii USA, life matters. An equal housing lender.
Ala Moana Hotel by Mantra is proud to be a Kama'aina favorite. Honolulu's landmark hotel has been your hotel for business, staycations, or just visiting with family and friends. Eat, shop, and stay at Honolulu's landmark hotel with easy access to Ala Moana Shopping Center and enjoy dining at Cafe 410, Pint and Jigger, the signature prime steak and seafood, or the Cafe at Dada. Enjoy your banquet, staycation, or business meeting where Kama'aina know best. It's the Ala Moana Hotel by Mantra